Welcome to another episode of No Objective Gaming.
Yeah.
This is Aaron.
And Jordan.
And Jordan.
And, yeah, I'm just me.
Yeah, you're just Jordan today?
And the maddest cunt of a brother.
It's true, I am the maddest cunt
Connor.
and also a brother.
A brother to, literally to another mother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
quite literally.
Same father, different mother.
Eh.
Brother from another mother.
Oh, it actually works. Finally, that saying.
Yeah, we can't just pretend to be like we're black.
No.
You know, it's like, no, really other mother.
This is the situation we've been put in.
That's right, yeah. So he's here to talk to us about our little topic for today. We'll get onto that soon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick. So what have you been playing this week, Jordan?
Oh, man. I've been PS2ing and Overwatching it up. Overwatch is
sick.
normal, but I'll get to that soon. Me and Connor will both talk about Overwatch because
Yeah,
he's a
they
fucking
are
he's a
Overwatch kings.
console lord.
Yeah.
And dude, I got a bunch of PS2 games. So I found a mad stash that I had. You would know half of these games. So I found Jedi Starfighter and Splinter Cell.
The original Splinter Cell?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh! And I got Splinter Cell for some reason 2 copies of that. I don't know why.
One's his. Yeah.
One's not enough.
Connor's.
Yeah, I needed twice the Tom Clancy, man. He's so dead now. And there was SOCOM 2.
Yep.
Man, fuck
That was like one of the first games where you could use your headset to
Yeah.
like do commands and
Remember I
stuff.
used to just sit there and that would have been so boring for you.
It was.
Because it would have been...
There were 2 games I didn't like watching you play as a kid, and that was Splinter Cell and SOCOM because they were slow as shit.
They absolutely are.
Yeah.
So I've gone back. I was playing some SOCOM 2 the other day. That game's hard as shit.
Is it?
Yeah, and I don't have a headset anymore because I think it broke or I got rid of it.
And do you have to have the SOCOM?
No.
SOCOM
I actually
headset?
found out later on you can just use any USB headset.
Oh, really?
It just came if you bought like the $120 pack.
Came with a headset,
which I
yeah.
got. Yeah, it comes with a headset, and it actually makes it a lot easier.
Oh, okay.
It's surprisingly because otherwise you had to like press circle and then bring up a menu,
commands.
and it's real slow. It's just clunky.
Oh, that's cool, but that's awesome. You found that game.
Yeah,
Dude.
so I was playing that. I was playing Jedi Starfighter. I was
I loved Jedi Starfighter.
Prince of Persia: Warrior Within. Godsmack did the soundtrack for that game.
Godsmack.
It was so weird because the first Prince of Persia was like so like stylized and it was like sort of almost upbeat, and then the
Yeah.
second one was dark as fuck.
It was weird.
Like it was so weird, but it was so good.
I don't
You
know
could,
why I
like,
love that game so much. It's all right. It's I mean, sorry, it's good, but I actually was like, this one's so good. Sands of Time.
Sands of Time was my favorite.
Yeah, I remember we had. Did you own that?
That was the first game I got on PS2. That was the one that came with the
Ah.
PlayStation. And on the top, on my cover of Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, it says "not for resale."
Oh,
it came on
dude.
PlayStation.
man, you can't resell that, man.
You
Sorry.
can't. Oh fuck.
I don't think I'm remembering that now. Yeah,
It's
so I
probably more
found-
expensive if you sell it now.
The
It's
not for
like-
resale
yeah,
copy. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh no.
And I have Killzone as well. Remember Killzone? Played
I
the shit out of that.
don't recall Killzone very much. The first Killzone.
Dude, I would have played that heaps. But I don't. But that's what I think. I was like, I don't have Kingdom Hearts or Kingdom Hearts 2, and then I was like, well, I don't know where those games are.
I couldn't find them because you used to play all your PlayStation games, like PS2 games at my place as well, because I had
Yeah.
a PS2. But I couldn't find Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 a few years ago, so I went and bought both of them again.
Oh.
And they were still available I would have bought them in 2012. So they were still available, new editions of Kingdom Hearts and EB Games.
You're
and
kidding.
They were $40 each.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
Every
bought
other
those?
PS2 game, fuck oath. I was like, I was craving it. Like,
Yeah.
I was just like, man,
had
I
to
gotta
play it
play
again.
this shit. I gotta
Yeah.
play this
Did you
shit.
play it?
Yeah. I played Kingdom Hearts 1 because I played through Kingdom Hearts 2 so much. Like, I know the point where in that game, if you finish it, you go back to the point. Do you remember when the final boss? Did you play Kingdom Hearts 2?
I actually didn't finish Kingdom Hearts 2. I played the crap out of 1. but
Yeah.
I never played
Kingdom
2,
Hearts
really.
2 finished with you and Riku, and you go into like this portal and you have to fight Xemnas.
Yeah.
Fucking these names, and you have to fight it, and it's like a 45-minute fight.
Holy
and if you
crap.
die in this fight, there's like different stages, and I just remember if you die in the fight, you have to start all again. And you'd get to that point, and if you finished it, it would just take you back to before you'd start that fight again. So I just stopped playing there every time I'd play it, and the amount of times I finished that game, and I just go back and like max all my levels and finish everything in each world.
Yeah.
Was ridiculous.
That's unreal.
So I played Kingdom Hearts 1, and it's fucking annoying. That game is a pain in my
It's
ass.
definitely not as good as 2. Like the combat sucks compared to 2.
Oh,
And
Really?
and the way like you go through an area because it's really old, like
Yeah, yeah.
really old. You go through an area and all the enemies pop up, and then you clear the area, and then you just walk through another door, like another pathway. But
Yeah.
then if you need to go back the other way, all the
enemies come
fucking
back.
enemies pop
Yeah.
up, and it's hell because it's hard. It's
Because
so hard.
you're starting to lose life at this
Yep.
point, and
Yeah.
you need potions, and you need
Yeah,
Oh,
nothing gets replenished when you go
no.
back through the area. So you just wiped everyone out and used all your mana, and then yeah, fuck.
Holy crap!
saw
Why
s-
did we play these? Why did we play these games?
Because it
we
was
had-
good back
yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Like, it was
Oh my-
awesome when it first came out. I think it was 2001 or something, wasn't it?
2001 or 2,
yeah,
yeah.
It's old as shit.
Yeah.
That game, I'm so attached to Kingdom Hearts. That like the first Kingdom Hearts. And
Oh,
second Kingdom
yeah.
Hearts. Like,
Oh,
that
dude.
is-
Like you should buy the PS4 version. Hey, they're really,
they've got the re-releases
Yeah.
and stuff. They're like $60. Is the
Yeah,
thing.
they
They're
are. They're
really
a bit
For
expensive.
1
Yeah.
and 2, the
Yeah.
remixes.
yeah.
You get like 2.8 and 2.6.
Oh yeah, all those weird random things and like the
2 3/4.
it's like
Fucking Square Enix, man.
oh dude, Nomura needs to just release 3. They showed a new trailer at E3 for it and it was just I've seen it. I've seen that same kind of
Oh,
thing again.
God.
But
it's gonna be just like the others.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
it'll be it's outlived its time, that sort of game. But I'm gonna play
They're running out of time for nostalgia.
Yeah.
They're running out of time.
well,
I
what,
reckon.
it's been probably 10 years since the last game was released, like
'Cause-
the main series title.
Well, the two excuses they keep coming up with for what they don't when they don't release them, from what I know, is the one. It's like Final Fantasy 15 was like big, and they were like, we're focusing on that, and then it was
Yeah, and now it's Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we're focusing on that.
and then it's like, and the other thing was Disney kept releasing these awesome new films, and so
Oh, so you're gonna add like Frozen sort of thing.
creative director was like, we need that in it, and they just kept adding shit in it.
No, I don't. Well, see, I don't have any association with those movies.
Yeah.
Like
I don't-
I haven't seen them. Like I've never watched Frozen. I've never watched
No.
Brave. I've never watched.
Brave's not too
Brave's
bad.
Pixar.
Yeah.
Brave's pretty
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah.
So I don't. Yeah, I've never watched those. I've only watched the ones
Old
that were in
school.
1 and 2.
Mm.
Actually, I don't even think I've seen Hercules, but I remember that was one of my favorite things in the first one. Was
Oh, dude,
The,
it was
the
awesome.
Coliseum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck, man.
That's where you
It
see
wasn't even a
Cloud
Coliseum.
Strife and
Yeah.
like
You
good
call it the
graphics.
Coliseum, but it's definitely not. It's like a square. It's this little square arena, and then the outside of it is clearly a square as well.
Yeah.
It's Greece. It's not a Coliseum. The Coliseum's in Italy, but we
It-
just call it that.
And it's like I remember, you could fight Cloud, and I don't
Yeah,
think
and-
you didn't have to beat Cloud.
No,
though.
no. But you
Um,
could do it though. Yeah.
And you could also fight. There was the other option.
Sephiroth, you could get him at the
He
end
was
when you go
fucking
back.
hard.
Oh, he was bull
I was
crap.
too scared every time I got it. I was little. Every time I'd go in to fight him,
Yeah.
I'd pussy out. I'd be like, fuck this, and I'd quit. It was too much.
All that music.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
It's the Sephiroth music. They would have played that for sure.
Oh god. Yeah. So Overwatch. I smashed out a bunch of PS2, but Overwatch I got to platinum finally.
Platinum.
Yep. I'm there. 2500 or over 2500 SR now.
Far out.
It took. Actually, I got in when after was it Sunday? After our last podcast, I just got on Sunday and played for a while and got there. And it's seriously it's the flip of the coin at this point in competitive. You just get sometimes you get a shit team and other times you get a good team. That's it. That's all it is. And like you can play pretty well, but you cannot carry in Overwatch, as Connor would attest to.
Fucking yep.
You no matter how good you are, you cannot carry. Like
And the worst part is when you feel like you're carrying a team and you're losing. That's when true salt.
yeah, because you're like
True salt.
fuck. I'm
Fucking
doing
everyone-
everything.
yeah.
What is everyone else on the
Everyone's
team
a
doing?
fucking idiot.
That's when the McDuff rage
Yeah.
comes
Oh,
out.
there's
yeah.
the other night someone was being a real cocksucker, and he was just basically like, "Oh, what are you guys doing? What are you? I can't believe it." And anyway, he was playing fucking Hanzo, of course, and I was just like, dude, and we had a Torbjorn main, which on computer is pretty much throwing.
Really?
Yeah. And Hanzo main, and neither of them would switch. And I was like, you guys, like, you need to like get onto good characters. You need to play like a soldier, or you need to play like we need. So like they had a Pharah, so like we need a hit scan. We need something that will like shoot this Pharah out of the sky. And they're like, I'm like, oh dude, what are you talking about? I got gold eliminations. I got gold damage. Are you serious, bro? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about your medals, dude. I'm like, you need to get like actual
You're
picks.
playing to win, not to fucking.
We're
get
not winning,
medals.
so we need
Yeah.
to try something different. And they're like, no, I'm not switching. And I just seriously went, you're a fucking pussy on there. And I was And I've been voice banned before. Yeah, I remember once I couldn't talk for like 10 minutes. It blocks you out. It kicks
You're
you
kidding.
if you
just
get
'cause you're
reported.
raging.
Yeah, I think it gives you. I think it's like guilty until proven innocent on there.
Yeah.
I think if you get a report that your voice chat is like you're being hostile on voice chat, it just blocks you for 10 minutes.
The reason fucking Hanzo gets golds, I know the reason they get gold medals is because they are doing, like, they shoot an arrow and it takes half health if it hits them, even like a body shot. So if
Yeah.
you're doing all the damage to a character and a Hanzo picks someone off, you're going to get the fucking elimination.
Yeah.
Like, that's why they're getting gold medals, like,
so Hanzo's
non-stop.
that guy because I haven't played this right.
You haven't played
Hanzo-
Overwatch?
no, I haven't played
What
it.
are you doing?
Yeah.
No, no,
that's
I'm
right.
not.
What are you
I'll just
doing?
I'll play other games.
You're probably afraid watching
Yeah.
this, like,
I'm just like,
Don't wanna
oh,
turn
this,
into
these competitive shooters, they drive me wild.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's something about, like, I can't do it. Like, I played Battlefield 1 when that came out. I played it like crazy, and I didn't feel an inch of, like, rage. I was like,
Yeah.
whatever. Overwatch, though,
Mm.
brings out a part of you.
Smaller team.
Yeah, and it's like, it's very team-based, too. Like, it's very, like, you gotta work together.
I mean,
Yeah.
you do have a team on Battlefield 1, but the team is really like scattered. You got 30 other players
And
on
you
your
can,
team.
but you can wipe, like, it's like COD. You can wipe everyone out if you're good enough. You can,
Yeah.
if you get lucky.
And you have
Yeah.
medic. You got a good. If you it's like you got one mate who's you're both medics or something. You can
Yeah,
carry. Like
that's
you
what we
both-
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all
Mon
we
Yeah,
had
he
to
Dragon.
just cruised around with medics.
Dude, not the Mondragon, man. The fucking Selb Slater 1916 with the big magazine.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't
So
know.
Aaron laughs because I know the names of the guns.
Yeah, I know, and you're the one that tells me you got to switch to that. I'm like,
Switch
all
to
right,
that.
I'll do it.
It's got
I don't
26
care.
bullets in it, semi-automatic. It's the most bullshit gun in the whole game.
Yeah,
And
I haven't played
goddamn,
that
did I
game.
use it.
Yeah, and I haven't played that for so long, but I bet you they fucking nerfed it by now. Like they had to have.
Oh, they
They
would have
don't-
had to.
I don't reckon they nerf shit in that
It
game.
was a 3-shot kill, and you had 26 bullets.
And you
in the
could shoot
gun.
from far away if you
Yeah,
put
and
the
it was like a
scope
sniper. It
on.
had like
yeah.
a fucking a red dot essentially on it.
I always used the Type 99, I think it was called. It was the assault weapon, and it had the magazine at the top.
Oh, that thing. Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah.
that was such a pest.
Yeah.
Like, you just
You
run
can-
around close quarters.
You
like
can really
spray.
fuck people up in that game.
That was a great game. I really,
See,
they did well.
me and shooters, I'll play an RPG any game. That's what it is. Like, just first-person shooters drive me crazy. I'm looking
can't-
at the sky. I'm looking at the floor. I don't know what I'm doing. Especially if I'm playing on console, I can't do it.
I play maybe, if I average it, maybe an hour a night.
Yeah.
So I play shooters because I can play it, and then I can
Yeah, get off. Yeah.
and then get off. The last game I bought that wasn't Overwatch was The Witcher. I've played
Oh.
that twice in 6 months.
But that's
and
such a grind, that game. You've got to put 100 hours into
I
it.
was like, cool, this looks sick. And I like kill this griffin. I've got its head on my horse.
yeah.
I'm like, that's fucking awesome. And then it's like fucking 5 minutes of me learning how to bow. There's like a whole bit.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
What?
oh, nah.
What
I'm
the
out.
hell? Learning how to bow.
That's a part. It's a part in the game.
I
Like,
think
Oh, no.
when you
go to the
yeah,
castle,
That's right.
and it's like the guy's like, all right, this is how you bow. And then you have to select which option was correct. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
no.
I think I did it wrong anyway, and I think it was
Yeah.
just like, yeah, whatever.
you
Just
don't
keep
know how to
going.
bow.
fuck it. Fuck
Yeah.
Fucked it.
I'm a witcher. I
Yeah,
kill things.
I kill
Yeah.
things.
I'm not here to be noble.
That's right.
For
Yeah.
me, it's like whenever a game, an RPG makes my weapons break, I get so turned off
Oh,
by
really?
that. It's fucking like it's like now I have to take time out of when I'm meant to be enjoying myself to go to a fucking village, fix the thing, spend money on it, and I'm like, why am I doing this?
Yeah, fair enough.
Play Skyrim and it's like, hey, this is your dwarven sword. You
Yeah.
can use it as much as you like and fuck up whatever you
Yeah,
like.
that's
Like
true.
the new
Skyrim's
Zelda
like that.
game that breaks for good, you can't even fix it.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You hit
Jesus.
like if you get a wooden stick or something like that breaks in 3 shots, and you just have to find something else. So some parts of the game you have no weapons, and you have to just go off and grind and find weapons.
Grinding is bullshit.
Yeah,
Grinding is fucking
see,
bullshit.
yeah, yeah. He's like you.
This
This is
fucking
it.
like.
But like, don't you play to have fun? Like,
Yeah, but sometimes I get off on
This
grinding.
is so.
sometimes.
Emily has this great like. I was playing when she came home last night. I was just got on Overwatch for one game of competitive, and afterwards I got off and I was like, why do I do this? Like, why do I play this game? I'm like, I had this fucking hero on our team that was like, dude, why the fuck are you playing that? What are you doing? And I'm like, and I was getting pissed off because he just wouldn't shut up. Like he was trying to tell everyone what to do. It was just some.
classic.
Yeah, and anyway, after we start losing, I'll just shut down and I'll be like, I'll just play and just try to not lose badly.
Try and not die.
Yeah, and so I was like trying to just so that I pad my SR, so like because when you lose, the amount of SR you lose is according to how well you did in the game. It's a really bad ranking
It sounds like
system.
CS:GO almost. Like
Yeah.
the way CS:GO is ranked. 'cause
So yeah, I don't know how CS:GO is ranked.
like hell.
Yeah, it's shit. because you can have a shit game, but it's not necessarily your fault, but you lose more SR. Or if you do really well, like you get carried, it's dumb. But anyway, yeah, so this guy was just fucking being a hero, telling everyone what to do. And I'm like, and he wasn't even doing that well. He's like, I'm not getting any healing. This is so stupid. We need better healers. And I'm like, I'm playing a healer. And I'm like, thinking to myself, I could go off this guy and I'd feel really good. And I was sat there silent. I'm like, because he's not coming. You need to get healing. You need to come back. He was playing Genji. So he's always out. I'm not getting heals.
That's a meme. He's a
Yeah,
fucking meme.
He is a meme.
That's a meme.
Never getting healed.
Genji needing healing is a straight up meme.
You've got to come back for healing. I'm not going out there to put my life on the line for you.
Hell no.
No,
Yeah.
because that's not what healers do. If you go and die out there, that's your fault.
Yeah.
You have misplayed or you're out of position. So anyway, and then towards the end of the game, did say some he was correct about something. Some guys were basically like running onto the point like 1v6 to try and they already were holding the point, so they was ticking up on them. They wanted to go and win the point back, but we were regrouping and he just went in on his own.
That's real bad. That's
And I was
bad
like,
in any game.
and I was like, that's basically that is throwing. That's the definition of throwing. You're not trying. And so I was like, yeah, he's corrected this time. He's actually
I'll give that to you.
yeah, he's getting pissed off. I'm genuinely pissed off at this guy. I'm just not saying it. And I'm just like, normally I would. Sometimes I have my nights where I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, I'm trying to fucking go play quick play. Go play something else. Don't play competitive.
Don't ruin my night.
Yeah. How do they get to platinum? I have no idea. Because it took me ages, and I take that game.
They get lucky. They just get in a team. That's good.
Yeah, you get carried. You can get carried to platinum.
I-
What if we've been talking for ages about this? Holy
Yeah.
shit, we've killed like 15 minutes rambling about nonsense.
It's just
was
Overwatch.
the last
I'm
time-
sitting here going, yeah, I know all about these Genjis and
You do know,
whatever the
yeah.
hell.
Nice. Yeah, Genji.
yeah.
Have you been playing
Sweet.
games lately?
Overwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's fine.
I've been playing
Yeah.
Peggle. That's what I've been playing.
Peggle, hey?
That game looks fun, like remotely fun.
I was like, so my mate played it it was just this thing all my friends play. I only play games with the same group of people.
Yeah.
And they were like, man, Peggle's fucking best. And I looked at it and I'm like, this looks like garbage. Like,
Yeah.
this looks like shit. And then I was drunk and we were at his house and he brings his TV outside where his table is.
He's
where
like,
we're all
"Let's
drinking."
get it
And
on.
and he's like, let's fucking do it. And they're playing Peggle. And I'm looking at it and I'm hammered. And I'm like, this is shit. And then,
But then
I
you
have
played
I have his account on my PS4.
Yeah.
So at home, my partner and I were sitting down, and I was like, oh, we can play Peggle. Like, I'm sure she doesn't play games. I'm like, you might like this. And holy fuck, it's like a sport. Like, I've never been more hyped. Like, we're sitting there because it's all like you have to like have a set amount of balls. You got to get certain pegs and stuff, and it's all like rebounds. So we're sitting there, and we were like with another
If we
friend.
aim it there, if we put it there and it bounces off that wall.
So
there.
it's like this team-based thing, and then
Oh
the ball
my.
gets the catches, and you get a free ball, and you're just losing your mind. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
So it's like this awesome party
Yeah.
game. So I've been playing that. I've been playing Overwatch, and I've been playing Killing Floor. That was the other thing I was
okay.
playing.
that was free on Humble Bundle. Was that how you got it?
It was free on PS4 on the
Probably the-
PlayStation Plus.
Probably
Yeah,
just
PS
released
Plus,
it for
yeah.
free.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
It's
like
old. The first one is this Killing
Killing
Floor.
Floor 2.
Oh, Killing Floor 2 was free.
It's fine. It was just like whatever though. Like
It's like it was originally a mod, Unreal Engine mod. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's
I've
just
never
like
played
COD
it before.
Zombies, but it doesn't have the same charm to it. So I don't
Yeah.
really. I kind of like you play. It's the sort of game I played for 5 minutes and then I'm like, okay, I'm done now. Like I don't really see
That sucks.
myself playing it anymore.
You're like back to Overwatch.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Back
it.
to a better game.
But I have to give up on Overwatch sometimes because the moment I'm losing, like not having fun, I'm like, okay, I'm done now. Like if I'm not going to win at this, I don't
You
want to.
see, that's the difference between you and me.
You'll keep going.
Emily's like, you came to bed at like 2:00 last night. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's just I've lost a bunch of SR, and
I
I
need
had
to
to get it all
regain it.
back.
I had to
And
win.
then so you get sunk cost. You get the sunk cost fallacy happening. You're like, look, I lost all SR, but if I keep going, I'll get it all
get it
back.
back,
And then
yeah.
you just keep losing more.
So it's
it's like gambling.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's
you going to the
that's
casino
that's
every
the
night.
analogy I use with her. I'm like an addicted gambler. I'm like, I have to get more. But it pays off. Obviously, I got to platinum finally, so you
Oh,
do
yeah,
end
yeah.
up getting there. But you have to know when to turn off because if you are in a state where you're losing and you're getting angry, you play worse. So
Every time. That was me as a kid too.
Yeah.
The
Gotta
last
get
level
off.
of Jack and Daxter.
go get some sun.
Yeah.
Go outside.
Never got enough of that.
Yeah, no vitamin D ever. All right, Aaron.
Yeah.
All right, let's get over.
No, I mean, mine's quick and simple. I've been
Final
playing Final
Fantasy.
Fantasy 1 this week. I've been streaming it. I've been doing the 30 years of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, boy.
Yep. And
watching
started
you.
number 1 and It's a grind, and I'm getting pissed off. It is
Oh
hard.
god, yeah.
It's a NES game, but this has been like remastered for
It's
the
like
Game Boy.
side scroller.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh no, it's all
It
open
looks
world.
like,
But when you get in battles,
Pokemon.
it's like
Okay,
basically
yeah.
Pokemon. But when you get in the random battles, it plays like Pokemon.
Right. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've been playing the remastered version that was on the Game Boy Advanced, and it bugs out sometimes. And I was I was taking one step, and a random encounter happened, and that happened 16 times, and then I had to restart the game, and then it was fine after that.
So it sort of like resets the random encounter
Yeah.
by restarting the game,
Like the RNG just gets reset.
so that you don't keep just running out of life.
Yeah, and I was losing my mind. I got stuck on one of the bosses because,
I remember
of
that.
course, my character got turned to stone, and I can't res him. I have to get golden needles to res him. I didn't have any, so I had to get out of the whole dungeon, go in my boat all the way back to the
And you tried
first map,
again.
and
You
then
tried again, and then you were like, nah. And I remember you just resetting the
yeah,
game.
reset the game, jumped out, went back, got golden needles, came back, killed him in 20 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah, it was easy as.
I think that was after I had to go.
Yeah, you left, and it was because McDuff was like stoned, and he couldn't
Stoned,
do
yeah.
anything. So he was stoned, mate, off his chops.
Yeah.
McDuff was stoned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not a sentence you'll hear.
But
often.
yeah, it was driving me wild, and I just want to finish it. And I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 12 next because
That's
So-
the one that came out remastered, right?
yep, I'm gonna play in the remaster version because apparently it's better than the original. So they've changed the job system and stuff like that. So
I was actually watching Funhouse did a video of that the other day.
yeah,
Yeah, they're doing the remaster.
Yeah, and they've got 2 times and 4 times speed. in it.
yeah, and it makes the game so much better.
So like if you're doing if you're running around to things, you can get to you can speed it up just to
Yeah,
for the sake of it. But
'Cause you
the
get to the
fighting
desert
is
place.
all kind of real time.
it's a gambit system, so it's all like you put like little sections on someone, say so at 25% of this, if then do that kind of
Oh
thing.
my
It's like
God.
Yeah.
it's like programming kind of thing,
Mash
but with
X.
character. Yeah,
Mash X.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts Mash X.
Yeah.
Fire spell X. Done. See ya.
yeah.
yeah,
that's
that's
it.
all it is. Straight
Yeah.
away, just shoot it out the front of your keyblade.
That's it.
I watched a dude finish Kingdom Hearts 2 in like 3 hours the other day on that Games Done Quick on Twitch. It was insane.
3 hours.
3 hours, smashed the whole game, and then he went through that other section that's in the final mix version, that you've got to defeat all the bosses again at level 1. And
Fuck
he
that noise.
smashed it. He did that in I think it was 24 minutes. Every single one of them.
We never died in Kingdom Hearts. That was a point of pride for you and I. It was Kingdom Hearts 2, we never died. We never got killed.
What?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2, I remember you were over and we never died. I was the same. We never died in it. And you were playing and we were versing this boss on the... Do you remember in Kingdom Hearts 2, in the Beauty and the Beast level, there's like when you're fighting the Organization 13, whatever they're called, he's like the hardest guy in the game. And he wiped you out. I remember playing with you because I couldn't do it. And he killed you. And you were like, what the fuck? No! And you were like, I'd
That
never
sounds like
fucking died in this fucking game. But then Mickey comes in and you play as Mickey because he saves you.
I remember that
And you
now.
were like, I was like losing my shit. I was like, it's fucking Mickey Mouse. You're playing as Yoda. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it is like a
And
Yoda.
like,
yeah.
and he revive, and you like can save yourself because he like you press mash triangle like in between hits and you saved yourself. I was like, you just lived like you're playing Mickey, and you didn't give a fuck. I remember you like, I didn't give a shit. I just fucking died. This is bullshit. Like you were just
like it was
so-
like a handicap.
yeah.
They
you
were like, oh, you suck so much. We'll just get you to play Mickey.
and I was like amazed, and you were so salty. And I remember I finished that save, and it just came up, and it was like deaths 1.
Oh.
No. It was saved by Mickey once, and I was like,
right.
man, that's bullshit. I would have fucking loved to be saved by
That's
Mickey.
Unreal. But
So-
yeah, I'm keen to play Final Fantasy 12. Like, I played it when it first came out. I bought it on release, and I friggin' hated it because it wasn't turn-based. It's like the first time they changed
Yeah,
the
really?
system, and I
it's
was
kind
just
of like
like,
Knights of the Old Republic. Did you ever play it?
Yeah, a little bit of it on Xbox.
It's like
yeah.
it will just auto attack for you if you don't select other attacks.
yeah.
yeah, it like maintains the speed of
Yeah,
what's going on.
and that's when that gambit system comes in. So you control 3, like you got 4 parties members, and then you can control 3 of them, or you can control yourself, or you could just take your hand off the controller altogether and program your character to do everything at the right time.
Wow.
If you
'Cause-
really want to spend that long in the game.
They did that in Final Fantasy 13 too. Hey,
13 was more like you press X to attack, and it just does its thing.
but it wasn't like
yeah,
it wasn't
turn-based
like
or anything.
satisfying.
No,
I
no, it
remember.
was just like they pick randomized best
Yeah.
combos to attack them when you press X.
Was
like,
not a fan of that game,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
it was a bit. And it was just a hallway. I think there was like 8 hours worth of cutscenes before the game actually opens up. In that game,
Sounds like Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yeah.
MGS4 was fun.
Oh, that was
Oh, that's such
awesome.
a good game.
Yeah. But that's all I've been playing. Legit, that's it.
That's
I haven't
all right.
touched a thing rather than that.
That's all.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, and I played Lego. We streamed Lego The Hobbit
Oh, yeah, it did
last
too.
night. Yeah,
How was that?
Me and Emily, we did like a lounge room stream.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Lego games are
Loungecast.
awesome.
It's that game. You like Lego games because I remember you used to play when we had the original trilogy on PS2.
I liked Lego Star Wars and Lego Star Wars the original trilogy. Those are the two.
I didn't play that. You loved it, and I don't think I played it. Anyway, so Emily bought me Lego The Hobbit for my birthday, just for something for us to play together. And we've got Lego Force Awakens because I was like, yes, I want to get this game.
Yeah.
And I just get so angry in those games because the puzzles, man. Yeah, it's just fuck. I just get pissed off. I just don't like puzzles sometimes.
I don't like puzzle games. I can't do it.
Yeah, they're not even that hard, right? Once you figure it out. But it's just the running around and fucking around.
Grab the bit and then move it over here and then run all the way back and you just get fucked off by the third Lego block you got to pick up. because
Yeah,
200
it's like
meters away.
it's not quite, and especially because it's a grind. Sometimes it slows down the game because of the puzzles.
What was that one that you're building on that weird block? You were just building something
Oh,
on the
that
side,
was
whatever the
weird.
hell that was.
That was like a crafting thing. You've got to like select the thing within a certain period of time, and then once you finish, you gain chips. What are the coins, the money in the game? And if you don't do it fast enough, you don't get any money. And that was what I was doing, and it's just weird. The Hobbit is interesting though. It's got like a crafting system. So like you pick up resources, you break shit, and you get like wood and
So it's got
rope
like that
and-
Minecraft.
Kind of, yeah. I think
Style to it.
it's okay so far, but I don't like the Hobbit movies.
That's
I've never
because
s-
you're a sane human
Yeah.
and they're garbage.
They're not that good, yeah.
They're terrible
I've seen the
films.
first one. I haven't seen the other one, but I know that the other ones are pretty bad.
The
too.
first one was the one I liked.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I remember seeing that, and I was like, this is...
They dragged them out way too long.
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
Yeah. It's the
Never
smallest
mind.
book out of
Yeah.
all of them, and made
Yeah.
3
We
movies.
need
on
to have a
it.
different podcast for that
Yeah,
show.
it was
We're talking
originally
about-
going to be 2 movies, and then they went.
Did
no,
you do your
make it
podcast
3.
on that? We should give you a shill, man. We forgot about that. You do have your own
Yeah.
movie podcast.
Yes,
What
I
is
do. Fish and Connor saw a movie.
Yeah.
We're on hiatus at the moment because my colleague is in the States at a summer
Oh,
camp.
nice.
Oh,
But
fair enough.
yeah, we did review the Hobbit films, the second and the third, and
What'd you give him?
he loved them. I fucking hated him. I gave him like a 2 and a 1.
Out of 5.
Yeah, 3 hours of
Yeah.
crap.
You're
Like,
kidding. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
So is he a real Lord of the Rings nerd?
oh, he just loves stuff. Like Fish just loves
So
movies.
he's really positive.
He just
And
loves
you're like me,
shit.
too
He-
super
and
negative.
like when I'm a piece of shit human, and I just don't like anything. And so when I watch stuff,
You're
I'm
just like Jordan. That's it.
it's not
clone.
it's not good. Like
Yeah.
I get in trouble when I'm with certain people because they're like, I love that, and I have to sit there and they're like, what did you think? And I'm not gonna lie, so I'm like, yeah, that was.
But you do love some things.
I do. I love Baby Driver. You have to see that when it comes
You
out.
reckon?
Did you see
Baby
it?
Driver.
I was thinking of going to see it. We were
Go
we
see
were
Baby
thinking of going
Driver.
and seeing it, but I think the soundtrack and stuff was like was something that was going to piss me off
No,
because it's all like queer music,
No,
like
go-
pop music.
go see it. You'll love it. Did you like Hot Fuzz?
Yeah, we watch Hot Fuzz all the time.
Go
remember?
see Baby Driver. It's by the same guy. And Scott Pilgrim. You love Scott Pilgrim.
No,
Why don't you like
I
Scott
fucking
Pilgrim?
hate Scott Pilgrim. It's way too cringy, man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's-
It's real. It's real weeby. Yeah.
Because it's so like it uses all the shit from games that.
They're
And they're not even the games that I like. It's not like they go, it's like, let's relive Medal of Honor. It's like, no, let's relive all the platformers and the silliness of
okay.
like getting
puns and arcade.
scores in games. And I'm like, no,
Go
that's
see
shit.
Baby Driver, please.
All
Like,
right, well,
just
yeah, well, maybe I won't see it in the movies. Do you need to see it in the movies?
Go see it in the movie.
But it's costs a lot of money.
Yeah,
I don't have a lot of money.
it's a fucking awesome movie.
It does. I like the cast.
It's
got
just
Kevin Spacey and John Hamm.
well acted,
and Jamie Foxx. I like Jamie
Yeah.
Foxx surprisingly.
well acted, well directed, well written. Like every aspect of
Edgar
it.
Wright.
Yeah, but I would tell you if there was a problem. Like I'm
I
a
know.
fanboy when it comes to Edgar Wright. He's the one person I'm like, yeah, man. But he like that movie is next level good. I loved it.
I'm just keen for Dunkirk, mate.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Dunkirk.
I
this
think
week.
that's gonna be. There's gonna be 2 movies I watched this year, and it'll be that and Star Wars.
Yeah,
And that's it.
That's and what about Blade Runner?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you shut. We got to move on. Otherwise, I'm going to start hitting people soon. Have
Alright,
you
we
seen
should-
the first Blade Runner?
Yeah, but it's a sequel reboot, and I ain't a fan of that.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Oh,
But
the,
Roger
dude,
Deakins,
the director, man.
Roger Deakins is the DOP, and he
What's DAP?
He's director of photography. So any movie you look at and you go, that looks like a painting, that's him. He did
okay.
Sicario. He did Arrival. He did
Well, this is the guy. That's the same director as Denis Villeneuve. That's the director.
the guy that did. Is he
Arrival
doing?
and
Oh
Sicario.
well, then it'll be fucking awesome. I'm gonna go see it.
There we go. There we go.
That's all it needs.
Okay, let's get on because we're getting way off
Yeah.
track. This
Let's
is
go. Well,
amazing.
there. Go follow him. Go listen to
Yeah.
his. Where can you find it?
Fish and Connoisseur.
Is it on
Podbean,
iTunes?
SoundCloud, iTunes,
SoundCloud?
and
SoundCloud
Stitcher.
will be gone soon, so don't go looking on there.
Don't go on SoundCloud. Podbean is where we're at. We put all our stuff on Facebook. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
find
Go on
it.
the
Yeah.
Facebook.
All right, sweet.
Just search that.
No games on that though.
No.
Never a game. Always film.
That's good. Well,
Yeah.
don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook at No Objective Gaming, Twitter at No Objective Game, Twitch at No Objective Gaming AU. We've been streaming most days lately.
Yeah,
Not
you
all
have it,
week.
and then I have, and then
Yeah.
there won't be a stream tonight, but or maybe
Yeah.
you could do it on a time.
Depends how I feel. But I might. I think I'm just like salty at Final Fantasy at the
Yeah.
moment. But I got to finish it.
You'll
anyway.
do it.
And we can go YouTube at No Objective Gaming, where you can catch this episode if you didn't catch it live. And we've got Instagram at No Objective Gaming. Let's get into the new games, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we all know Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age came out this week.
Yeah,
That's the
HD
remaster. I'm still waiting for my copy. I was cheap and got it off Oz Game Shop, and it still hasn't arrived.
It won't. Those
Yeah.
game shops generally like 2 weeks at least. I don't know why you did that.
Um,
For you,
I
that
know,
is.
and I want the Steelbook edition now anyway, so there's no point. I should just go buy it again.
What?
Yeah.
Go buy it again.
No, I've got 2 copies of most Final Fantasy
Well,
games.
why don't
so
you
it's
just
all good.
resell that one?
But you can only play one at a time.
I
Yeah.
know, but I get like,
Is it
back
maybe
on the
for you, you gotta
PlayStation
play
1,
one at
there
a
was
time?
like the non-platinum and the platinum versions. Yeah.
You fucking bitch.
I got 2 monitors at the same time, bitch.
Yeah.
One on easy, one on hard.
Ridiculous.
Oh,
Suck
my.
my fucking dick.
I thought this one was funny. There's a game called Serial Cleaner.
Yeah, it's been out for
Okay,
ages.
yeah.
Early access.
Professional cleaners in the 70s cover up blood stains and dispose of evidence.
It's like I'm pretty sure it's like in like sci-fi games too.
Yeah.
Like it's like after Alien, and so it's like the cleanup after Alien, and like
Oh, that sounds so awesome. Is it indie?
yeah, it's indie
Yeah,
as fuck.
it's an indie game. Yeah,
Well,
like there's,
First person too, and
it's like just spattered blood everywhere on the
That's
floor.
so cool.
Yeah.
pretty cool.
That's fucking sick.
There's a whole crap load of just
Hunting
indie
simulator.
games
That
again.
sounds good.
Yeah, that looks awesome. Go kill some bucks.
Minecraft Story Mode Season
2. Oh, okay.
So is it out?
Yeah.
Oh wow! See, I thought it was announced this
Well-
week. No, it's come out this week.
Well, yeah, cool. I don't care. Like
No,
apparently
I
that
didn't
first one
play-
was pretty bad anyway. So, did you play it, Connor?
Absolutely not.
No, neither.
What's up, a Semi Gully?
Absolutely
Yeah.
fucking
Buddy.
not.
Ultra Wings. That's a Vive and a like Oculus
We are
Rift game.
men.
Yeah, cool. PSVR games. Who cares?
Curse Castilla.
You
Yeah.
ever done?
Castilla.
You ever done VR porn? Sorry, have you ever tried that?
No, is
No.
that?
Apparently, it's amazing.
So do you have a headset at home?
No, I don't. I've never done it. I've
No.
never done it. But like, if you're gonna watch porn, I think VR would be the way to do it. Anyway, moving on. Sorry. that was-
I mean, yeah, if anything, because VR sucks at the moment.
Oh, this yeah. And did you see the Oculus Rift actually became cheaper than the PlayStation VR this week?
really?
Yeah, it went dropped down to $500 a year.
Do you have a beard too, a Semi Gully? Probably. Jesus.
Yeah.
So-
No.
yeah. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's it. I don't care about these new games lately. Hey, there's been pretty much nothing.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of good
Crash
stuff.
Bandicoot came out last week, didn't it?
Yeah, we talked about that
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago. Crash Bandicoot and Aaron's keen, but obviously, are you gonna get it?
Fuck. Okay. I can't get any game on disc because my PS4 rejects everything.
Oh, you're kidding.
It's fucking garbage. A lot of my friends have the same thing. You know, like the touch button, like not having a proper press the button and ejects. This stupid touch shit is so crap. And I reckon they've done it intentionally because I know so many people who have had the same issue. Basically, what happens is my PS4 just thinks someone's ejecting something. So I've got this non-stop beeping motion or just this constant eject thing. Thankfully, all I play is Overwatch, and I've got it on my PS4. So I don't, it doesn't,
Far out.
it's
I
not-
wonder if you could pull it apart and just disconnect the sensor for that.
I'm sure someone could.
Yeah, Aaron's got like that mind where he's like, "Why don't you just do that?" And you're like, "What? Part? I would never do that either."
Yeah, what if I break it?
Yeah, it's already broken.
what-
But
yeah.
what if I break it more?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
And then it won't be able to play
I
my
pull
games
everything
at all.
apart. I'm just like, oh, it doesn't work. I'll just pull it apart, see how I fix it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'd never taken that risk when it comes to tech. I can't do that.
Maybe not tech. Yeah, I've done it with other things, but not
Like I,
stuff. I took my lawnmower engine apart, but that was about it.
yeah. Oh, mate, bloke. Right.
Yeah, that was the one blokey moment I had in my life. Other than that, and then saying the C word all the time.
As you were doing it, you're like, I'm telling the world about this shit.
I did. I was very proud of myself. I went and told Emily, and I was like, I didn't get it working, but I did take it apart and put it back together.
I didn't.
I actually didn't get it working. It was great.
It's still fucked, but I did it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I got it back
I
in.
The
I went-
same spot.
Yeah,
I went another notch up in the man department right
Mm.
there.
I feel like when you mow the lawn sometimes.
Yeah, I was trying to get one of those blowers, those leaf blowers, started the other day. I had to Google it because I didn't know where the choke was. I know there's a choke button, and I was looking everywhere, and I found the full plan overview for the same blower, and I'm like, all right. So it says it's under here somewhere, and I look under. Oh, there it is.
There
I'm
it
good.
is.
Yeah,
I'm a man now.
I'm good.
I use the internet. I'm
Yeah,
a man.
Yeah. Man-to-net.
That's
Yeah, man.
right. Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, gaming news.
Yeah. Gaming news.
Quickly get through this.
All right. So remember that sweet game Neo that came out?
No.
You didn't know it? Okay. We didn't play it either, but apparently it's unreal.
Really?
Yeah, apparently it's like a better version of Dark Souls.
Yeah.
And
Like
it's
a
like,
real tough,
yeah,
difficult Japanese
I
game.
am not good at Dark Souls.
no,
Well, there you go. They're not for us either.
no.
It's not for
Yeah,
us.
not our thing.
So they're going to have a new DLC, and it's coming out on the 25th of July, and it's going to add another difficulty level. So if anyone
Even
bashed
more
the
difficult.
first one, there you go.
People get off on that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, they do. Like I
Like-
think,
But at least they feed it, you know what I mean? So at least they don't go, oh, you know, we finished this game, but it's too easy for us. And then they don't just go, well, it's hard for everyone else. And then they go, well, for the pros, you can go and have this new difficulty
Yeah, well,
level.
fuck you. Here it is.
That's what they did for Last of Us.
We did for the only Dark Souls experience I've ever had was we get together twice. We've gotten it, and we get a bunch of mates and we play Drunk Souls.
Yeah,
Oh, my
every
goodness.
time you die.
Yeah.
The first time we did pretty well. I had like 11 shots, but I'm tiny, so I just take little baby sips.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
just a
You
little
didn't,
bit.
you didn't want to like.
I didn't want to
go
die.
Go to hospital.
Yeah.
You know, be
The
written off.
second
yeah.
time, everyone paid me out because I put it on Snapchat. Everyone paid me out. I'm like, fuck this. I'll take big boy shots.
Oh!
And then we went out in the valley and we were fucked. Like we were on the train to the valley.
And you're telling everyone on the train, you're like, why you are so hammered. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, we played Drunk
Drunk Souls.
Souls.
We played a video game and died.
And they're
a
like,
lot.
shut the fuck. Who is
And
this guy?
We just got
What
like
the
we were
hell?
like so amped. We're like, yeah. We get on the train and it was the saddest moment ever for all of us. Yeah. Fuck Drunk Souls. Fuck Dark Souls.
Malik Monk 5. We do have YouTube accounts. Well, not. We have a YouTube.
Yeah, you can go to No Objective Gaming. And
Yeah,
what's
catch
yours,
all
man?
our old shit.
Connor, you got one as
Mine's
well.
Cracker Milk.
Connor,
but
yeah, he works off Cracker Milk.
there ain't
Yeah.
no gaming on that.
No gaming,
Alright.
but lots of great
wanna see me
sketch
be
comedy.
funny?
Check that out for shout. Cracker Milk. One word.
One dick.
Yeah. One chance.
One chance. One dick. One man. One dick. One chance.
Two brothers.
Two brothers.
Oh.
In theaters now, coming this summer.
Well, yeah, you're going to be
This January.
Oh my god.
And then a meteor hits.
Aaron hasn't seen Rick and Morty.
What the
No,
fuck?
I don't watch it. I tried to watch it once, and I'm like, "What's this
You-
spun out show?"
You
Dude.
have to watch.
You got to
Rick and
keep going.
Morty.
The first episode is
That's
is,
what I watched.
is
I watched the
good,
first episode, I'm
and
like,
then it
what
gets
the
just
It
frick
gets
is
ridiculous.
next level amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every episode you watch gets better and better.
All right.
Where are my
We
testicles,
haven't heard
Summer?
of BCHS news. What's BCHS? No, I haven't heard of that. Tell us what it is, mate. Let us know.
Yeah. Anyway, you get to go explore Osaka Castle in this. You know, Japanese, of course.
I went
Yeah,
to
so
Osaka.
Aaron's keen.
And
He's weeb.
they're adding a new character called what is it?
Sonata.
Sanada.
You should be able to say that.
Sonata Yukaramura.
Yeah, Yukimura.
Oh, Connor just got back from
I
Japan.
went to Japan. Yeah.
yeah, that's sick. It's awesome over there.
weeby as fuck.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like you go through Tokyo and on the bus tour, they're like, "Yep, and here's everything fucking anime," and it's just
Yeah.
stories and stories.
Wow.
And if you go into those things, it gets like weirder and weirder the
Weirder.
higher you go up in levels.
Yeah, it's
Like the figurines get less clothing the more you go up.
yeah,
levels,
that's
so-
most places
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Japan.
yeah.
Other school YouTube channel. What does that mean? Other school. 239 subscribers.
Yeah,
More than us.
yeah, definitely.
We don't have many subscribers
For
on YouTube.
now.
We don't really do much YouTube
No.
stuff.
But
It's just a
anyway,
place to send all our old Twitch videos. That's all
Yeah.
we do.
if you want to watch Jordan play Overwatch, go yeah,
No one
Go
wants to see
jump
that.
on YouTube.
Yes, everyone wants to see that.
Literally no one watches. I've had one person watching because they're like, why would I watch you when I could watch fucking like
Someone really good.
yeah, like professionals who stream all the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what's Wild West Online?
Remember that one that we were talking about a while back?
I think so.
Well, they've released some pre-alpha footage of it, and we can show it in the
Does it
background, I
look
guess.
okay?
Is it an MMO?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it's
When
an
you really say
MMO.
Online,
the
yeah.
Yeah,
game,
it's an MMO, and you just walk around and you can start selling shit. You can be like an awesome
that's kind of cool.
hitman. You can even get bounties put out on yourself and stuff like that.
Sounds like every MMO.
Yeah, pretty much. But this is the pre-alpha footage of it anyway. If anyone, it's pretty pointless. I'm not going to
John
play
Wick.
John Wick. But yeah,
Keanu.
he shows you where you can go get clothing. It's real basic at the moment.
Okay,
And so this is apparently coming out at the end of the year anyway.
so it looks good,
Looks good, yeah.
like graphics wise.
Yeah,
Looks
so
like
people are
Red Dead.
saying because Red Dead Redemption 2 is not coming out, go play this until
Sure.
it comes out.
Man, Red Dead 2. God damn.
Aaron hasn't played.
I haven't
Red
played Red Dead 1.
Dead. I know, right? You should go over there and.
What are you
slap him.
doing?
I know. What,
I've
he's
just been playing too many JRPGs.
He's
That's
just
what
a-
it
I
is.
told you he's a
Fucking
weeb, man.
weeb. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with being a weeb, but like
There's
when
something wrong with not playing Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, I've got
That's
to
the
do
real
it. I'll
problem.
definitely have to stream that
Red
and
Dead-
finish it before 2 comes out.
Red Dead is better than GTA 5 in my honest opinion.
Yeah,
I would
reckon.
I would gladly like there is something about that game that captures everything you want. Like it's
Yep.
just so fun.
It's so good.
so amazing.
That's it. Well, you can go first person mode and all this crap, and it looks
Looks good.
okay. It's really basic at the moment though.
Yeah, I'd say.
This is pre-alpha, so
Yeah,
What do
I
you
reckon-
guys what do you guys think about this whole thing? It's always on PC where like every cool game coming out you see, it's almost like the popularity hits when it's in alpha.
yeah,
Like everything now. Like all these
it's all that
games.
Early
early
access.
access stuff.
alpha,
Yeah,
alpha. It's like buy it now. It's not finished. Buy it now though. And
but when
like,
it comes out, no one cares about it.
no one
anymore.
gives a fuck.
Yeah,
Like no one gives a shit about these games.
happened with DayZ and everything
Mm.
on
And the
PC.
Forest.
Yeah, the Forest did the same thing. That
Like-
looks sick when the
did.
early access came out, but then I don't care about it anymore.
What's
so.
the point of doing that? Like, I mean, you make a buttload of money, but you end up with a game that's not really.
I think that's what it
sustainable.
is. It's just sort of a money,
Money thing.
Yeah, they're just like, I'll get your name out there, and then maybe you get picked up by like a developing company. It's probably like the new standard for joining a development team is
Yeah.
have you released a solo project
An
before?
alpha.
What's your early access release?
Yeah.
Tell us.
And
What
what's
is
the
it?
actual release date? 10 years from the
Yeah,
early access.
'cause
Well,
we
Well, I
all
think
know-
Rust only just got a proper release date. And that's it. And it came out. It's full game now.
Rust is massive though.
Oh
Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
The amount of shit I've seen of Rust still online, like people play that like it's ridiculous.
I get sick of getting beaten up naked with just a rock.
Rock.
Yeah, on the like when as soon as you spawn on the water, you're just
I-
like cool,
I gave up on all those sort of games, those
Yeah.
survival
Yeah.
games. The only one I ever played was Daisy. I played Daisy with you once.
dude. It's
Did we?
unreal.
Yep, once. One time. One time.
Jordan and
I
I,
think I remember
bashed
that. Now, yeah, we did. It was probably right at the end of us playing that.
Yeah.
And we were like, let's jump on and.
I hated that game because I'd fucking walk down some stairs and break my legs.
That's,
Oh,
there was a
it
time when
bugged
you were.
out
I
and you
think
fell through or something.
there was a
Yeah.
time I think
Yeah.
where you were climbing down a ladder
Uh,
Yep.
while we were playing. You were just like climbing down a ladder or something, and then you broke your legs because it glitched and you
That's
fell.
right. And I fell, and then I crawled. We tried to crawl all the way back to the shelters
Med
or
bay,
whatever.
yeah.
And you still can't even fix your leg anyway. It was bugged the whole game. If you broke your leg, you're dead anyway. So.
My opinion with those sort of games are they're awesome because you basically with DayZ, a lot of the fun I had was when you got to make your own story because you were creating the action yourself or creating the drama yourself in the game. Like you were hiding from bandits or you were doing all that.
That's what
But
we.
my
yeah.
beef with it is shit like you break your fucking legs and you can't do anything for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Or you end up on different sides of the map and you spend 2 hours just trying to get to each
Game
other.
breaking and not unfun parts of the game.
Like why it's like I think when you eliminate that grinding aspect of it, like that's when you perfect that sort of thing. And
Yeah.
like I think like with Minecraft, which is somewhat in that same survival genre a little bit, that's what they
Oh,
nail.
yeah.
Is you pop up with your mates, you can start building whatever the fuck you want. You can
And if
do
you
whatever
die,
want.
you just walk back and pick up
Yeah.
the shit and
Yeah.
you go back
Because
into
I
it.
mean, I played the shit out of that when it came out. I'm sure you probably played a bit of it.
Minecraft.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it's
Oh
great.
yeah.
it's a fun game when you first.
I think
play
the
it.
first time I jumped on, I'm like, oh, apparently you can get diamond down on like the fifth lowest
Yeah.
floor or whatever the map. So I just dug down and I was getting all this diamond and shit.
Fell in lava.
And then I was like, what's the time? And it was like 4 a.m. And I was like, what the hell have I done all night?
Yeah, that's the game.
Yeah, it's bullshit. But we bred cats and dogs and
Yeah, we were going nuts with that. We had this cat
The
farm.
farm. Yep.
So good.
Yeah, it's one of those games, but now it's just overtake. Like it's the kids' dream. Like the amount of kids I see with Minecraft.
Oh,
stuff.
dude, I work at a school and kids go nuts.
It's
They got Minecraft backpacks. They've got their Minecraft Bibles, like the books with like everything to do with Minecraft.
Pretty colors.
Yep.
Simple concept.
Yeah.
Do what you want.
Yep.
It's like Lego.
And
but
they
digital.
don't play
Yeah, it
survival
is
mode. They
digital Lego.
play the creative mode.
So they
and
can just do whatever
fly
the fuck they
around.
want,
Yeah,
Yeah.
If I have a kid, not touching Minecraft.
No.
Oh my God, no way.
yeah, that'll get you addicted real
Yeah.
quick.
Definitely.
So
So the Games Done Quick was last week. They did
Yep.
a whole week stream, just 24 hours a day, of just speedrunning games,
Wow.
and they ended up raising 1.7 million
Wow.
for Doctors Without Borders. So
That's
yeah,
amazing.
insane. And they did. I watched them do Tony Hawk's 2, and they finished that game in 16 minutes, the whole thing.
what?
Yeah.
I've seen
That's right,
people,
because
I've
that's
seen
just
people
like
do
low
that.
to level, do all of the
No,
Stuff.
tricks that you need to get that amount of points. Unlock the next level, do the tricks, get the amount of
They
points.
did every goal, every goal, and they got gold in every single competition in 16 minutes.
There's a time limit on each level too. It's like 4 minutes. You
Yeah.
do this stuff.
And like
What
apparently,
a shit format for a game now, right?
oh yeah,
Imagine having a
dude.
time limit.
You
But
got
they
4
didn't have
minutes
free
to have
skate.
fun.
Free skate was the best thing. Remember you used to play Tony Hawk's 3 all the time?
Yeah, and on the cruise level,
Oh, the cruise ship
you
was
can play
so good.
plays Darth Maul, and you can play as.
Oh, full because Tony Hawk's 2, you could play as Spider-Man and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and you did the Spidey flip or whatever.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
put like moon physics on and
Yeah.
All the cheats, man, that was so good.
we just lived on cheats.
Neversoft was who made that.
yeah.
Yep.
Tony Hawk's 3. I used to play a lot of Tony Hawk's Underground 2 and Tony Hawk's American Wasteland with the other.
Oh
was the
yeah.
other one.
Yeah.
Play American Wasteland.
You played it with me, and we got it, and there was a bit I couldn't do where you had to mash X, but my 9-year-old arthritis was too bad. So I had to get you to do it, and I was like, "Can you do this?" And you were just like mashing X for me, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
you're like, yes, I did it.
benefits.
And then Skate came out and it smashed it.
yeah,
Yeah, Skate was really
Skate
good.
was awesome.
They did so many speed runs. Like I watched a few of them, and I was like, "How do they finish?" They finished Final Fantasy 1 in 2.5 hours, and I've been playing for 5 already. and I'm not even. I just finished the first boss. Like
Yeah.
it's bullcrap. It's insane.
Get good, bro.
Yeah, I watched it.
Get good.
Yeah, I watched him do Dark Souls 3 in an hour and 20 minutes. It's bullshit, and he did every boss in that time too.
My problem with
Jesus.
Dark Souls is when you watch someone who's good at Dark Souls, you're like, this game looks pretty easy. You just
Yeah.
roll out of the way, you're fine. And then you play, you're like, I want to end myself.
Yeah, you can't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's horrible. I jumped on Demon Souls back in the days, and that
that
was
was
the
the
same thing.
OG.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was insane. I couldn't do it, and I traded in. I just went, I don't want this anymore.
I did the same
Yeah.
thing. I got Dark Souls 1. I was like, I'm going to be good at. Nope, bye. Can I
Yeah.
have. I'll have that instead, please.
7-day money back
Yeah.
guarantee. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
For sure.
This other piece of news is for you, Jordan. This Overwatch Pro League is actually going to be a thing. It looks like.
Sure.
They're
Yeah,
getting...
I don't worry. I'm
yeah.
I'm across.
You've been
all this.
following this? Yeah, yeah.
I watch,
Okay.
dude. You know what I do when it's downtime at work?
What's that?
Just watch pro fucking Overwatch
Oh,
streams. Man.
dude.
Like I watch the pro teams play each other.
Full on.
I'm not even kidding. I watch them play, and I'll like watch their compositions and the characters they play, and I'm like, yep, I'm get all my skills up.
So-
see if I can be like that, and I'm not.
That's
but-
No, I'm not at all, but I try.
I try.
Yeah.
So Blizzard has been working on deals with the New England Patriots and New York Mets
Yep.
to figure out how to work this esport thing with ESPN.
There's several teams that exist already.
Yeah.
And some of them have endorsements and some of them don't. And they're already. There was one, I think at BlizzCon last year, someone they like were trying to woo the owner of like the Cavaliers or one of the basketball teams
Yeah.
to buy to buy an Overwatch team.
Far out.
Yeah, man.
It's going to be huge.
Well, there's already that for like League of Legends and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
already
I think
exists.
it's
Other
gonna-
MOBAs.
Yeah,
But Overwatch is flashier.
definitely.
It's good for the general
Well, like I
population.
think the Dota 2 comp this year is going to be 26 mil for the prize pool.
Yeah. But
Insane.
like seriously, I watch it and I'm like, and so like Connor doesn't necessarily, but I love cricket, obviously.
I like cricket.
Oh, you like cricket.
I'm
but
not obsessed. I
Yeah,
don't-
not obsessed.
He doesn't have the app on.
I don't have
and-
the McDuff knack for it.
No, I have like the app on my phone,
Yeah,
follow it
no.
while we're doing. Anyway,
Dude, yeah, no,
and
yuck.
I watch it and I'm like, "Ah, it's so good, but I can't play it anymore really because it's a really long. Go out in the sun all day, and you got to spend like an entire day out in the field. And
Do fuck all.
yeah, you don't do a lot. It's a lot of it now. If you go play socially, it's about drinking, and so that's not really obviously our thing,
no.
or my thing. And for the most part, I'm like, oh, I'd love to play it, but I just don't have the time. But this stuff, now, like esports. You know, when we first started this podcast, I was like, oh, whatever. Now I'm like, this
You're
is
hooked,
actually
mate.
this is a legit thing, man. Like, why wouldn't it be a thing?
Well, apparently they're getting more viewers on Twitch for the esports, say the Dota comps and all that kind of stuff, than they are for a basketball match on
You know why?
ESPN.
There is nothing that can stop you, Aaron,
Yeah.
or Connor, or me from becoming like those. Of course, there's some innate skills sometimes.
Yeah, and it's a lot
but
of time.
there's
that needs
no
to go
like
in.
you have to be physically adept. A lot of it's just mechanical practice and brain power.
You could be
And
a
it's
fat
also
shit.
it's
Yeah.
like
You can be fat
Yeah.
as fuck
and be a pro.
and
Yeah.
you get $1 million a year for fucking playing.
But also
Ah.
psychologically, like sport as a whole thing, as like a aspect of society is massive. It's bigger.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
State of Origin just got like it's the most it's ever fit in the stadium. Cricket is even bigger. I'm sure you know, like it's all
Yeah.
over Facebook, and I think it's that crowd mentality where when you can sort of conform with a group of people and you all
find something to agree with.
all
Yeah.
agree at the same thing, it is really empowering. And like I do it, when you go to a gig and you're like,
Oh yeah,
You
I
guys
love
like
this
this
band.
music?
Yeah,
I went to June Rats and I couldn't care about June Rats, and I like everyone's dancing. I had a few drinks with me. I'm like, I fucking love the June Rats.
You're just like, I love this now.
Yeah, and that's what it is. And
Yeah.
I think that's why it's so popular. Is because we're in a world now where everything's online. So why the fuck wouldn't it be massive? Like,
yeah. Exactly.
Well, the fact that I can go and watch it, like I don't need to watch it live, but it's like watching. I don't know the results because I don't follow the stuff like live. But I'll go watch it and I'll be like, this is cool. Like it seriously, every single match is kind of the same, but it's like sport. All sports like
Yeah.
that. You
Oh,
you
yeah.
see the same stuff, the same strategies.
slight differences. Yeah.
Yeah, slight different, and you're just like, this is cool. This is something that I enjoy playing, and these guys are doing it at a real top level. So it'd be like when I used to play cricket as a kid, and then going and watching cricket on TV when it's on. You see the best people in the world playing it. Same thing.
Yep.
And I'm all for it. It's so cool. And Overwatch League is gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Like I'm definitely gonna be.
You're gonna be watching.
I'm
every
gonna be
game.
watching it.
And I reckon Blizzard have enough money to push around to get these things going.
Oh
They
yeah.
got so much money. I think they make a couple of mil just off World of Warcraft every month.
Yeah.
And then Hearthstone is millions of dollars. in
they
that.
know what they're doing
Oh,
far more than any other gaming company does at the moment. Major gaming.
They're the one that
Oh,
I probably trust
yeah.
the most at the moment. Yeah.
No,
definitely.
they don't. Like they're not pulling the old Activision if it ain't broke. They're
Oh
like,
yeah, they won't flog a game until it dies.
Or EA where they're like, oh, we'll just charge everyone for fucking everything.
Oh,
So in
God,
the
yeah.
game you can stand still, and if you'd like to move, that's an extra $20.
Yeah.
For the...
It's just insane.
Do you want the season pass where you fuck yourself?
We're in a season pass where you don't know what you're going to get, but you pay up front.
Oh yeah, I would pay $160 and get the full package.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is that?
Oh,
That
it's
is
garbage. Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, they release half a game and then get you to pay more. It's insane.
Battlefront 1, that's what happened.
Yep. Speaking of,
And Battlefront 2 had its open beta details announced this week. So it's going to be on the 6th to the 9th of October. I played the beta for the last one, but I didn't buy the full game.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Smart.
I did.
I did.
Apparently, if you get to
Poor choice.
pre-order, you get 2 days earlier than
Okay.
the 6th, but who cares? But
No.
anyway, you're going to be doing that, what is it, the Galactic Assault on Naboo.
Cool.
You're going to be doing that map that they did at E3.
Yep,
That's
Thief.
basically the
Clones
whole
vs.
beta.
droids, which makes no sense, but
It doesn't.
okay.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
See.
First generation battle droids, it doesn't make any sense.
And there were no clone troopers on
no
Naboo.
clone troopers on Naboo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, you guys know Star Wars
Aaron
more
has
than I
no
do. I'm
idea.
like, oh, yeah, cool. Yeah,
That's
that's cool.
Even
But see, when we were talking about this last time, I think it was when Scuba was here. I was saying that's the best thing about Battlefront is that
doesn't need to make sense.
that's right. But they did it with with that one they just did. They made it's got to make sense. It's got to be thematic. I'm like, no, you fuckhead. We want to play. We want to play Star Wars levels with different. We want to customize our experience.
Yeah, I mean, like I think they've realized they need to make Battlefront 2 from the PS2 again. And
That game was.
they better
so
nail
good.
it, and they've already said all the DLC's free, so they better fucking maintain that.
Yeah, I wonder what that's gonna mean.
Well, they're saying it now because the whole problem Battlefront 1 had was they tried to charge for DLC. And everyone's like, "Fuck no, I don't want to buy this." Like, what? Why would
Yeah,
I
the game
trust
wasn't
this?
complete when it was released.
Yeah,
So.
so I think they've gone okay, but I heard a rumor where they said it was going to be free, and now they've changed it slightly, where they're like, "Oh, we might charge for like the next season of DLC." So they released.
I really wanted to play the Scarif level. It looked really good. The Scarif map for Battlefront 1, but I just couldn't bring myself to pay for it.
My mate got the gold edition, so he got it with everything.
Yeah.
He got it like when it was on sale, and he's like, man, it's such an awesome game. The first Battlefront with everything in it. Like,
Yeah,
it's
so like
such-
don't play it until the very end of its
yeah,
release,
run,
and it's
yeah.
like fucking
It's
Christ.
fucking stupid. Like,
So
it's
dumb.
fucking dumb.
They got to stop doing that. And like, especially like day one, it comes out and it's buggy as all hell. And they're just like, oh, we'll fix it with patches. I hate that. Like, man, PS2 and PS1,
They had a full
that was
game.
the game. Yeah, it was that. And that was it.
The last,
Sorry about the bugs.
The last
Yeah.
EA game that came out that didn't do it by DICE was Bad Company 2. And
Yep.
that game was,
Oh man.
when that came out, that is my favorite online multiplayer game. I've
Hey
ever
buddy,
played.
you're just preaching to the choir. Me and Ollie, who I don't think you've met,
Nah.
we lived and breathed that and the Vietnam expansion.
Yes! XM8 prototype. I even remember Assault Class with the XM8 prototype weapon was the thing I used non-stop.
Dude, did you ever play Vietnam and just use the M40 the whole time? The one shot, just killing fucking
Everyone.
Vietnamese people with their funny hats.
Oh,
Great
Should we
game.
should we talk? We should speak like that on the podcast. Probably, it's fine.
Well, the
Ah, who
hats are
cares?
funny.
They're Vietnamese. It's just it's correct for the time.
We're not
the
being
hats
racist.
are funny.
yeah.
They are funny hats. There's nothing
They might be
racist
good
about
for stopping the sun and the rain, but they look funny. Jesus.
Fuck your hat.
Anyway,
Oh, that's unreal. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to play Battlefront 2.
well, I'll buy it and then just show
Yeah.
you.
Because, I don't know. I don't really care.
I'm definitely going to stream it now. They got this Elgato, so
Yeah, do it.
me and Emily will play it 2-player.
Is
Um,
there split screen?
I know.
Yes.
And bots and everything. Oh,
Are there bots as
back
well?
in the old days when we used to play
Oh.
Battlefront 2 all the time.
So they're making exactly the same as Battlefront 2, the
They're
original.
fucking
That's good.
better. Like
Yeah.
that's all they needed to do. Copy the same format and make it better.
That's awesome. All right, so Destiny 2, the yeah, who cares really? But anyway, they
lots of people do.
Yeah.
Actually, really, lots of people
Yeah.
do, but we're just like,
we're just whatever.
Yeah,
Anyway,
shut
developers were talking about the story and how, and they released a video this week. I'm not going to show it because it goes for like 15 minutes, but it's
Ugh.
about them talking about the storyline, how it's going to be dark this time, and that they're saying,
edgy.
yeah, pretty much.
You can't see. Like they're saying
yeah.
you need a flashlight.
Yeah, it's going to be real
It's so
dark.
gonna be
dark.
just
You
dark.
can't see a fucking
Sorry, we just
thing.
couldn't get the rendering right.
Yeah,
it's going to be a bit dark.
we're really sorry. We wanted to get it out.
Yeah. Good old Activision.
Oh, but anyway, so they're talking about that, and they're saying that it's because the whole world's just basically destroyed, and they're rebuilding their army.
Is
kind
this
of
like a
thing.
metaphor for their game?
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you guys play the first one a lot?
Yeah,
I
I played
the
it a
shit
little
out of
bit.
it.
I
and that's
played
it.
to level 30.
I got like the max actual level, and then
the
it's
light.
like,
Oh, yeah, so I got that as well.
And
And
then
then
it-
it was like, get some light.
and that's when I was like, no,
Yeah,
It's when it comes to grind, yeah.
Man,
it's
you
like
are
an
my
MMO
brother.
get
grind.
some
Right.
light. What the fuck? Why? Like, just
You
let me play the fucking game. What's this bullshit?
Yeah. Gear grinding is something
Nah.
that Aaron's used to, but he didn't even really like it
No,
either.
I think it was because it wasn't a true MMO. I didn't feel like it was anything like
No,
all
because
the
you
other
don't run
MMOs we're
around
playing.
and
Same
just
levels.
interact with.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I'm used to World of Warcraft where you all group up and you just cruise around together around the world.
That's
and
fun.
just- yeah,
That's-
but there's some like, it didn't feel right. Same with The Division. I looked at that and I went, this is garbage.
I looked at it. I thought
Yeah.
the gameplay they released was fucking awesome, and I went, that's going to be crap because it was too good to be true.
Yeah, well, like that
Made no
E3,
sense.
that performance they put on there, that
Yeah.
looked insane. Like the story building up to it, and then yeah,
Just like
yuck.
running through with your gang and finding other people, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that's not going to be feasible.
I remember
Someone
that,
can be
yeah,
playing
the-
on their
the-
phone and they can play as the little drone. And they
Oh,
can shoot. Where did
yeah.
that even exist?
I don't know. I never
Yeah,
played
no,
it.
I never played it either. But yeah,
And
just
it was like the player base for that game dropped by like 75% after it came out. Like,
Do you
the first
remember
week.
that actually, funnily enough, now that you're talking about that, I remember that clip you're talking about. That actually looks a lot like Anthem. Anthem's E3 presentation had a lot of that tacky, cringy,
chat?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, how you going? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
good.
and it's like, and they're clearly actors.
We got to wait for Olivia to get on so we can do this bit.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, no one's calling anyone a cunt. No one's
No,
saying,
yeah,
Yeah.
no one's
Yeah,
saying,
no
it's
one's
like-
that happy online.
Oi man, what have you been up to, bro?
yeah, what's fucking going? Hang on a second, just go take a piss. Hang on.
Yeah.
yeah.
Here the controller drops. Here someone take a piss. Come back. That game Anthem looks like Destiny cross. No, yeah, Destiny cross the Division is what. It
Yeah.
looks,
Yeah,
like. Looks
I-
so pretty though. Holy shit.
It does
Yeah.
look really good, but I still don't know.
No.
BioWare's just been doing some odd things lately.
Yeah.
Any game, like
BioWare
it's
hasn't been
it's
great.
open world syndrome now. Like any open world game, it used to be such a selling point was the game's
Oh,
open
yeah.
world, and now it's like the game's open world, which
Rockstar.
means
Just-
there's fuck all in it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
You have to walk around for hours to find something.
Just trust Bethesda and Rockstar with open world. And
That's it.
Basically,
That's it. Fallout 4.
Ooh yeah, kiss it right on
it was
its
good,
butthole.
but
Yeah.
3, it was nothing on 3, dude.
No,
Fallout
3 was
yeah.
3 was a journey. You gave me 3. I remember you gave me
did I?
Fallout 3 on
Good.
Xbox.
I'm
Oh, look
glad
at
I
that.
did.
You're a
I
good
passed
lad.
down
Yeah.
to my younger brother. I said, "Take this."
That blew me away because that was the first game I played by Bethesda, and I entered a supermarket, and the supermarket had you could pick anything up on the
Yeah,
shelves.
That's cool.
And
a
I
great
was
feeling.
like,
You're
well,
what? I can
what
just,
the
I can
fuck?
grab this tin can.
yeah,
I'm gonna
Why?
I'll
talk about-
take all of them.
Yeah.
And you're like, that was
That was a terrible
realize
idea.
you've
Yeah.
got a limit. And you're like,
Since we're talking about Fallout, there's a piece of news this week. You know that song by what is it? Name Dion DiMucci or whatever his name is, the guy that made the Wanderer song. For it, you know the ad.
is this?
The I'm a Wanderer.
Yeah,
Move
yeah.
around. Yeah, that song. Basically, he wants to sue Bethesda now for that ad because he apparently it just has damaged his image.
Oh,
So he
God.
said that the repeated homicides in a dark dystopian landscape and their violence is like glorified as sport. That's what he
You
recommended their ad.
fucking-
That's what he said their ad was
So,
doing.
so what he said was, I don't really have enough money.
Yeah.
Let's sue Bethesda.
Yeah, because
And
I'm a musician and I don't make money anymore.
Bet you they signed him on for that. Bet you they paid for him to use the song. Bet you they gave him fuck.
Oh, they
loads of
did. Yeah,
royalties.
they said we're gonna use your song in ads. And
He
he
would
goes,
have
"Yeah, no
absolutely
problem."
known what he was getting into for because he's
Fuck
like,
oath.
we're from Bethesda. We're making this game called Fallout. Go and use fucking Google and figure out what the game is if you don't realize
It
it.
was that live action kind of ad that he was complaining about
What
because it was just him walking around. He's just shooting an animal there, shooting a dude's face off. You know, just walking around. It was cool. It was the
You're making money.
Fallout-
Shut
yeah.
the fuck up.
exactly every time that ad plays, he's
What an
getting
ungrateful
royalties.
little fuck. Honestly, repeated homicides in a dark dystopian. It's a game,
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
real.
dude. Holy crap!
It's
Where
just-
violence is glorified as sport. Therefore, violence in real life is also glorified. So you may as well just go and kill your mum.
I don't- Kill your
That's
mum.
what he's saying.
Yeah.
He's like, yep, that's what it's like. You fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Shut up. Leave Bethesda
Yeah.
alone.
Exactly. I wonder if he'll win, but he probably will because it's America and they
No,
sue for some
I don't
bizarre
know.
things
I don't
over
reckon he'll. Maybe they'll settle, but not for much.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'll actually, because it's Bethesda, they'll defend themselves because they've got every right to.
Bethesda will just tell him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, good.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like you're an idiot.
Anyways, Steam also banned 40,000 accounts in one day this week.
Why?
It's due to like people because the Steam sales are on. They just made a new account, bought heaps of cheap games, and made
Sold the
cheat
account?
accounts. So they were cheating on the accounts, so they wouldn't get their main Steam accounts banned. So they're making all these like hacks and stuff like that for games
So like CS:GO,
Yeah.
jump on with like a CS:GO account, and then you just
and
muck
cheat and hack and basically they banned 40,000
Oh,
in one
wow.
day.
around. Yeah, I guess that would be a problem
Yeah, it sucks to be you.
when you
nerd.
sell
Yeah.
CS:GO for like $10 or something in the Steam sale, and all the good players on there are like, for fuck's sake, every Steam sale that comes around, there's just a bunch of hackers that jump on.
What satisfaction do you get?
I have no
I don't
idea.
know because you're not a good player. That means you're bad, and you just
We're just there to
Gotta
fuck
hack
her, like to fuck people. Like you're obviously trolling, and I understand like the mindset of trolling. It's not something I really want to do,
No, I don't.
but like I don't like you're just there to piss people off. But I don't like it's something. If you like playing that game and you're there to fuck it up, like why would you fuck something up that you actually like? It's not like I'd go on like a Star Wars forum and just be a cunt to people and be like, no, these people like what I
This
like.
is the problem with trolling. Trolling isn't comedy. Trolling is bullshit. Trolling is just you like actual trolling, like
Yeah.
where you're fucking someone off
Oh,
and you're
yeah.
just harassing someone and calling them horrible things, and you go, "I'm trolling." No, you're just a fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
Like just because you're telling someone after you say a horrible thing that the reason I'm saying it is because I'm a troll.
Yeah.
You're a cunt.
They're trying to explain their
so
behavior.
true.
Like, where's the There's no satire in that. You're not proving a point. You're not
No.
making a statement. Like, that's different. You know, you're making like when you're like kill your mum. You know, you go kill your mum. That's a statement. There's a reason. There's justification behind it. Being hacking CS:GO, like, what are you trying to say? There's nothing. It's
Nah,
fucking annoying.
It's just stupid. You're just
God
there to ruin
damn.
everyone else's
Yeah.
time.
pretty much.
Cheers. Thanks for that. I'll just go fuck myself.
Yeah.
Anyways, they're gone anyway.
Yeah.
They're
Good.
gone. Half-Life 1 just randomly got an update this week as well on Steam.
That's weird.
After 19 years, they just fixed a couple of bugs. That's all it was. So there's at least one person working on that game, and it's just taken them that long.
Well,
to,
their game
bugs.
development department's probably one person.
Yeah,
and he has
probably.
nothing
They just got like the janitor. Can you fix this up for us, man?
Yeah,
There's just a bug
fix
in this level.
Yeah.
Hey Gabe, I've been here for a while. Anything you want me to make? Nah.
No.
You sure?
Not
about
even
that?
this like Half-Life 3 that everyone's fucking calling out for.
Nah, it's
just
all good.
Just fix up the bugs in
Well,
Half-Life 1.
fuck it. I'll just fix these bugs up because I got nothing to do, seeing as we're not making
Jesus
anything.
Christ, it's so dumb.
Oh,
There's
oh,
how much money they'd make from that.
so
Half-Life
funny.
3, they would just make a killing.
It would be nothing in comparison to the amount of money they make on Steam.
Yeah, that's true,
Like they are so on top of their shit.
dude.
They just do whatever they want.
But still,
There's-
couldn't they make more money? It's like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
As if they wouldn't want more.
but they
money.
are making Half-Life 3. Like they're not doing it.
You don't reckon?
Oh, absolutely. Like that game is like it's
I don't reckon they are, but okay.
There's at least a small group of people writing the story.
I'd say there's a story somewhere. Yeah.
They're at some level they are making that. There's no way they're not. It's like gaming legend, that thing.
Especially when in the era of sequels and
Yeah.
and remakes and stuff. Yeah, it's got to be
I
around
understand
somewhere.
why it's not released, because how the fuck can you, like, it can't be perfect. Like, there's no way that can come out and be good now.
No, it'll have issues and people
Yeah.
will be butthurt about it. So
Yeah.
What do you mean it's a game? Why is it not an omnipotent, what's the word? Omnipotent being? Like, what are
Yeah.
you talking about?
It's been built up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know how Australians we get bad internet here and bad ping and
Yep.
latency issues
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
we know.
time.
This
Well,
podcast knows.
This Daniel De Souza from Australia, he ended up just entering the Quake Championship competition. Oh, not just the trials anyway. Basically the build up to it, and he ended up getting a seat out of 32 North American players to actually be a part of the Quake Championship competition on 200 ping. He got in there.
How do you do that?
What a machine!
200 ping. That's
200
awful.
ping he had. Yep. So I was reading that today, and I was like, "What the hell? What a machine!"
Yeah, you have to be pretty good. A lot of Quake players play Overwatch. It's
Oh,
the
really?
same. It's the same.
Twitch shooter.
Yeah, Twitch shooters.
Yeah.
Well, Overwatch isn't quite twitchy,
it's
but the mechanical skill from Quake obviously translates over to Overwatch.
So yeah, he's off to America to the regional finals.
Nice.
So he'd
Nerd.
probably be going to QuakeCon.
No,
this
it's
guy.
really impressive.
Yeah.
I'm just jealous. Piece of shit.
What a machine.
Quake.
Yeah.
Never played it.
We always talk about retro games here because I like to try and collect a few.
Yeah, just a few.
But yeah, this game sold this week. This Stadium Events. It's a shit game. It only had like 1,000 units made ever, and this sealed copy sold for $42,000 this week.
Jesus.
Why?
Yeah.
What would you do with
And
that?
it's like
Yeah.
a crap game.
Oh, it is, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, there you go. There's a picture of
Yuck.
what it looks like. Yeah, it's on the NES, so of course it's only going to have a few colors.
Yeah, it does. It's got
Yeah.
4 colors.
What's the rarest game you have?
I own.
Yeah.
God. Maybe Metal Gear Solid 4 with the cover
Oh yeah,
that we've got.
Yeah.
That's probably the rarest game.
that-
It's
is
probably
that-
not even that rare.
Is that
I've
the
got
rarest you
I've got Zelda:
it's
The Ocarina of Time in box for 64.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the money.
Yeah.
Mine's Silent Hill PT. I've still got that on my
Oh, you're
PS4.
kidding! I've seen people sell their PlayStation
like $1,000.
for $1,000 for that
Yeah,
on it.
because you got it because
I've
it got
still got
banned,
that.
didn't it? Was that
Um,
the Hideo Kojima?
No,
produced
it
that?
just got shut down.
Yeah,
It just
because
didn't get made.
Kojima didn't. He got that whole project got crumbled by Konami. So
Fucking Konami.
yeah. Konami.
That's all I got. Oh, I've got Crash Bandicoot 2.
Oh, that's
Disc
cool.
2. That'd sell for a lot of money.
Oh yeah. This game hurt me, but Ni no Kuni 2 got delayed by 2 months, so it's coming out on the 19th of January.
You gotta
instead
wait
of-
for your weeb fix.
Yeah, for my Weeb fix.
Need my weed pit.
Instead of the 10th of November, the original release date was. So, if anyone likes that game, you just have to wait. It's typical for
No one
Japanese
cares but
companies
you.
to do that. Like,
No one cares.
no one
You.
cares. There's a few people.
Just you.
so
Just you.
There's
That's
a whole demographic that
Yeah.
clearly
They-
gives a
they
fuck because they
absolutely
got
do.
to make a second Ni no Kuni
yeah.
2.
Yeah,
So
whatever that is.
Ni no Kuni 1 was Studio Ghibli. They
Yeah.
did the artwork for this game.
Oh,
So,
that's why.
yeah.
That's why it's so popular.
Yeah.
I'm imagining.
So that's why 1 was pretty
Wow.
good. It's like an RPG with the art style of that. With
There's a
like,
Studio Ghibli world in Japan.
yeah, I went there.
Did you? Was it
Yeah,
good?
it wasn't that great. It was very small.
Yeah, I've never seen
Of course
a
you
Studio
went
Ghibli
there.
film. So.
Yeah.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Of course I
You
did, yeah.
fucking would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Weeb.
No, it was good. It was good. Trust me. But no, it wasn't that good.
Yeah.
You couldn't understand anything. It was all in Japanese. So you
course
sit
it was.
down and
You're in
you had to
Japan.
sit there in the cinema and just watch a 20-minute Ghibli film.
It's weird too because
that.
most things are in English in Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Legit. Like everything's written.
When I went to Universal, like we did all the rides and it was fine, and you can kind
Yeah.
of just get around. And then we did I went to the show, the Terminator 2 show, which I've seen before at
Oh,
Universal.
dude, I went to that. Was
It
that
was
in
so
Osaka?
fucking
Yeah.
funny. It was like, because like in America, they all have lookalikes, they all sound the same,
Wow.
and it's meant to you see Arnie on the screen behind you, and then he jumps out, and it's a guy that looks just like Arnie. It's super cool.
And he's like, oh no, man,
Yeah, in the Japanese version, it's like you see Arnie, and then a fucking Japanese dude, who's
Like a real short
yeah,
Arnie.
short Japanese dude like comes out, and like John Connor's
Yeah.
like Asian, and his hair's covering his face, and you can't see he's Asian, and like it's just
Oh
so
my
fucking
god.
Yeah.
That'd
it's
be so good.
hilarious. It's awesome.
so
That was in Osaka, wasn't
Yeah,
it? Yeah,
Osaka.
yeah. Yep.
great city.
Oh, good
Octopus balls.
fun. Yeah.
Yuck. Actually, squid is delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As much as I won't eat anymore. That I remember calamari, and I haven't had octopus, but
They had octopus, a famous octopus ball, octopus, octopuku. No, octopus balls in Osaka. They were like, you get 10 of them, and you look at them, you're like, fuck that, and then you eat them, you're like, fuck
Are they
yes,
deep fried and stuff.
Yep.
Are they? Oh, yum.
fucking tasty.
It tastes like calamari, right? It's a chewy.
It's softer.
Yeah, a
Oh,
bit of
okay.
a softer seamany taste.
Yeah, more
No,
cummy. It's more cummy.
Yeah, more jism.
Cummy texture.
You remember when you first tried your own cum?
Oh,
What?
Nothing.
What?
It tastes like calamari.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Just stick with what I said. Yeah. It's getting off, gone off the rails.
Well,
this podcast.
have
been
you
a
guys
couple
ever
between friends.
played the Pokemon Minecraft mod?
No.
Neither have I. But anyway, it's been taken down. The Pokemon
Oh.
company itself actually didn't want
Of
it to be
course
there
they
anymore.
did.
Shut it
Fucking
down.
Nintendo.
Nintendo, man. Yeah, did
Yeah.
what Nintendo does best.
Shut
Shaft
it down.
everyone.
Ruins
yeah.
everyone's fun.
Yep. And
Here,
that's
have this
much
shit
as it is.
console.
Have a Switch. Have a Switch.
Yep. But anyway, what are we talking about this week? What's our main topic this week, Jordan?
This week we're on to fucking growing up with games. That's why Connor's on here.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that he's
the
a mad
second
dog.
McDuff.
Growing
Duck
up
too.
with games. So we should we're just going to talk about how we what we did growing up as from like, you know, from the age of being able to play games through to now. Well, I guess through to maybe not now because we're like adults, not really still growing up. Well, we kind of are in our heads
still
because we're
are.
still fucking
I'm still a child.
yeah,
Yeah.
still little
100%.
amateurs.
Yeah.
But like the funny thing is, so Connor's not my biological, well, he's half biological brother.
Yeah.
But so I would go over to my dad's place when he was 1 year old. This is at Nerang, so down on the Gold Coast. And our dad got a PS1. And
Yeah.
you see, you'd remember the PS1, but you wouldn't remember this. But like he first showed me, and I was like, "Whoa, this is so weird." I got a PlayStation. I'm like, "Wow." I was 7 years old, and Connor was 1, and I was like, "This is cool." And anyway, so he had at first he had no games, and it was like, "Oh, I played the demo disc," and the demo disc you see
Yeah,
here
yeah,
does
Crash
remember.
Bandicoot 1, there was
Yeah,
a
it had-
T-Rex thing on it.
Yeah,
and
it
stuff.
had-
Oh, Dino Crisis, man. Was that it?
I don't know.
No, it was just showing you the power of the PS1. It was
Oh,
like
okay.
and it was like a dinosaur, and you'd press a button, and the dinosaur would run on screen, and you'd just see it run.
Oh, okay.
and then
alright.
run off, and you.
It was came with the
Yeah.
the
I
console.
used to do this thing. I remember, like, because I was like a little kid, and I'd be like yelling and shit.
Yeah.
I'd be like, look at the dinosaur, and I'd be like, oh, cool. And then every time I'd speak, you'd fucking make the dinosaur disappear off the screen. You're like, if you talk, he's not
Wow.
on the screen. I was like, oh shit.
Oh,
Jesus.
fucked.
It
It was pretty smart.
yeah, I was like, "You shut up."
Yeah, you shut the fuck up.
Little 1 year old. And then they had like Die Hard trilogy on the demo disc.
Oh,
They had
wow.
like Descent. That's a really famous game, Descent. I don't know if you guys know that one. On PlayStation. And then anyway, so then we ended up I got Gran Turismo, the actual full copy of Die Hard trilogy, and is there some other games maybe?
You had Time Crisis, and you had Wu-Tang.
Yeah, Time Crisis was one of the early ones.
what? Wu-Tang what?
You had
Wu-Tang
Clan.
wasn't ours. I think it was Uncle Mark's.
Dude.
Wu-Tang. Taste
Wu-Tang?
the
What was
pain.
your favorite game?
Taste the pain is what it
Get
was
your
called.
I
Wu-Tang.
remember
It was
watching you
good.
play that a lot.
It
that
was
game.
fun. It was like it's sort of like a mob fighter.
It's a brawler.
Brawler, yeah.
Oh, okay,
like
that's
you,
cool.
you pick your guy from the Wu-Tang Clan, the actual group, the Wu-Tang Clan, and you fight off like ninjas and
So it's
stuff.
like Streets of Rage and stuff.
Sort of
that.
like- yeah, yeah, yeah.
Side scroller.
Same, but you have health and
it was-
you not side scrolling, but it was like actual sort of 3D. 'Cause
Oh,
it's
wow.
PlayStation. Woo,
Wow.
3D.
It was pretty like full on though. Like you did lots of different things and like lots of different modes. And
I think
stuff.
Method Man had like a big hammer, big
Method Man.
sledgehammer. Yeah.
DMX.
Yeah, you picked all your different guys, and that was like growing up playing at those games like Gran Turismo for a while. I remember I was right into that because it was cool, you know, racing game. Wow, this looks so cool.
It looked awesome. Oh, I remember that when the PS2 came out and Gran Turismo 3 came out on release with it. And I was
Yeah,
like,
people
this is
went
next
nuts.
level.
Yeah,
Look at the
people went
cars; they look
nuts for
real.
that.
Yeah.
And then Die Hard trilogy, we played that, and then for ages there, Connor wasn't old enough to really play.
I just watched.
Yeah, for a long time. I mean, this is in between, like, you know, being a regular kid and still playing with toys. But man, whenever I came over, it was PlayStation time.
I used to watch a lot. That was like you were the first. But I don't think I'd get into games if it wasn't for you because I would just watch you play games.
Yeah, well, it's because what we did. It's sort of
Yeah.
we just went, yeah, we'll just hang out and
You went to Dad's house and just played games.
Just seriously, like we did, and then that's when I played Apocalypse.
Oh, you're kidding? Oh,
Do you remember Apocalypse?
Dude, he bought that the other
So I
week.
bought that when we went to that retro gaming
Yeah.
market. Bruce Willis. In a game, you play as a guy who's voiced by Bruce
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
But they've kind of shaped him like Bruce Willis. as
Yeah,
well,
he looks like it's such a
not quite as good as mocap, but
no, not that great.
no.
I played that there, and then so we eventually you grew up a bit more, and when we about the time we got, you definitely played the PlayStation 1.
I just played a lot of Crash Bandicoot. That was like, and Crash Bash. That was sort of like near the end of its run, but I was about 5, I think, and Crash Bash was the game you and I played like fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Like, that was
that.
sick.
Remember the little cart where you have to go around in
Circles, yeah.
Holy shit, that was hard.
That game is hard as fuck.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's a hard
because
game.
if you could drive off the edge in that one, and you
Yeah.
get pushed off, and you had the boost, and you could boost people off the edge.
Yeah.
And,
We used to play, I remember we used to play the multiplayer and we always play as the same characters. You were always Kong, like the
big
Koala
white
Kong.
the Koala Kong.
Yeah, and I was Tiny Tiger, and I still fucking love Tiny Tiger. He's still the best character in Crash
Yeah,
Bandicoot.
we played the big guys. Why did we play the big guys?
Because
They throw
in the
boxes
box
faster.
level, they threw them the furthest. So you and I would play the big guys, and we'd just throw the boxes.
so they're easier to hit, but
Yeah.
they threw further and.
and they were slower. They were a lot slower.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So like we used to play, and we would play as like you'd play as Crash because we were doing this thing where we'd fuck around, and because there were like pickups where if you like there was like a weight, and if it starts counting down,
that's
go,
right. You gotta tag people.
and you
Oh,
have to
that's
tag
right, yeah.
someone with it because it crushes them with the weight.
Dude,
And
I remember that. Yeah.
I remember you were like, "Fuck this!" We're playing as Crash, and you just get the weight and chase someone down, hit them with it, knock them over, and run away, and it was fucking glorious.
That's right. You could do the spin move and knock them, and they'd go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy crap.
What a game!
Dude,
The
I had all of
days.
them because my PlayStation 1 was chipped. I remember going down to the markets to Dodgy Dave down there, and
Dodgy Dave.
he put it in, $50, chucked a
Wow.
chip in, and then
Imagine
I had
how life
so
without
many
a chip.
games. I
Yeah.
became that burning guy. I was selling games at school and stuff like just burn
Really?
disc.
I think we spoke about it a lot about how like we should copy games like from the video store, and it just
Yeah.
we never knew how to.
But
do
we
it.
didn't have a chip.
Yeah.
So I remember once I was in, I think it was in Bundaberg,
Yeah.
and we were looking at the trading post up there because that's when the trading post was still
Oh,
a
it's
thing.
just-
And there was someone who had an ad that's like, "We'll chip your PlayStation for $50," and
Yeah.
spoke to my dad, and my grandparents were like, "Oh, we could go and do this," and then just never ended up happening
Oh,
because I
dude.
think it's too risky.
My parents didn't know like anything about it, so I was like, burn these games. I was like, is this okay? And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Everyone's doing it. She's like, all right, cool. And I
Shut
was
up, mum. Just
yeah.
do it.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah, you're like, "What'd I say?"
And then
being
we got
that shifty
PS2.
guy with the jacket at school, just like
Hey,
$5 a
you
game.
to buy some Crash
Yeah.
Bandicoot?
Open it up.
Buy
Yeah.
some Crash.
So I remember I
Yeah.
loved Driver 2 because I had 2 discs, and you got $10 for Driver 2 because I did a $5 a disc.
Wow, you straight up
yeah.
like we're learning business skills.
Yeah, it's just like,
Yeah.
here you go.
Fuck
Until
yeah.
like maybe
Dylan
in the
slanging.
mornings, the coordinators come out and give out the daily kind of report of what needs to change throughout the day
Yeah.
of school or whatever. And they said there's some people been selling burnt games at school or burnt movies. If you're doing this, just please stop. And I freaked out. I was like, they're on to me.
And you handed
I'm
yourself
done.
in.
And I went up to the coordinator and said, I'm sorry. I've been-
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know why. I was just like this innocent little kid
Did
but
you get in
trying to do a
trouble?
dark thing. No, she just said, just do it at home. Just don't do it at school. Yeah.
Yeah, just they'll get in trouble
Yeah.
if you do it at school.
Deal
yeah.
your drug equivalent at home.
Yeah,
please.
just do it
Yeah.
at home. I'm
It's
like,
like
okay,
Pokemon
yeah,
cards.
I will.
I used to get in trouble for that shit all the time.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh cards were for me. We got.
Oh yeah, you
shit.
go. Yeah,
Spent so
Oh,
much
dude.
money on fucking stupid Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was a dumb kid.
still huge that game.
Yeah, it's
That's
massive.
bizarre. And same with Pokemon. That's
Yeah, it's
still big.
massive.
I
Card
see-
games.
So yeah, we got to PS2, and that was when it all
That was
fucking
the-
kicked off.
That was the real deal.
And see, we were
That's-
talking about this 2 or 3 weeks ago with Scuba on here, and it turns out that Aaron and his mate and they didn't really play much PS2, and I was like,
PS2 was
"What?"
when I was just a skater.
I was like, dude, that's
just everything.
that was
skateboarding.
our fucking
that was
heyday.
the binge. Like that's the peak of my gaming career. Will
Yeah.
be PS2.
That's sick.
I remember playing with you specifically. Time Splitters 2 and Time Splitters 2, and there was another game we used to play. Kingdom Hearts. It was the first Kingdom Hearts. Time Splitters 2 and Kingdom Hearts. We played like fucking
Pretty much.
like because both of us had a mutual love for those two games.
Yeah.
Like Time Splitters 2 in particular, we got to play together, and we would just play endless amounts of virus.
Yeah.
And like I remember we had like tactics for like we would just do the same tactic over and over again, and we would just last forever.
Try and get as many minutes
Yeah.
survival as we
Play
can.
the
I
challenges.
was garbage at Virus when I tried that. I'm
No,
like,
you were
"Never
good.
played
Remember,
this
you
game."
got, you got the hang of it.
I did,
Yeah.
yeah, at the end. But
And then you beat me. I got tagged before you a couple times. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm so rusty at this.
Yeah, it's such a
I
fucking.
beat the
awesome-
man himself.
Yeah.
But that game is just like phenomenal in what it did. Like it had an awesome story mode, and then it had a million different modes.
Yeah.
Bots, like it was really well done and well crafted. You don't get shit like that anymore.
No.
That was
Where you just get like, all you do is just play the challenges and get gold, platinum medals and unlock skins and run around and play with your mates. It's like completely compatible with multi-tap. So you could play 4 people on one screen.
You unlocked more game modes. You unlocked more like levels. You
Yeah.
unlocked more like people with different skills.
Yeah.
There was like a lot of like you had to earn it. We played the shit out of it. Like we had everything in that game.
You used to
Dude,
try and get
that's
all the
sick.
platinum trophies, and there was some that were just impossible.
There was one that you really liked. I remember Ring Mistress. You were like obsessed with this
Yeah,
one
because you had to
character.
snipe all the watermelons off
The
the monkeys'
monkeys,
heads,
yeah.
and it was the sniping in that game is really hard. Like it's got a really weird, funky aiming
Kinda,
system.
Like bounces back.
Yeah, it bounces back. It's
I
weird.
remember that. And we used to play a fuckload of what was the other game? Kingdom Hearts. Like,
Yeah,
I remember my greatest gaming achievement, and it still will forever be my greatest gaming achievement. Is did you play? You played through the first one a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
So when Ansem takes over Riku.
Oh, yeah,
completely,
yep.
So you're in Hollow Bastion, and you just get the Keyblade back because you've been busy trying to fucking run around like a dickhead with a wooden sword and beast in that Hollow Bastion level, and you get to Riku and he's taken over.
That's a rough fight. That one.
That is
yeah.
the
I remember
hardest-
this. I know
Yeah.
this story. This is a great story.
And like we tried so fucking hard to beat him, and we couldn't not do it. Like
Yeah.
we couldn't go back and level up. We had to do this fight. We would endless hours were pouring in. So much so
Dude.
we bought the game and our memory card to Ben and Mitch's house.
yeah, our cousins.
and like you were always the one, like you would do the hard shit because I was still little.
You're still a bit, younger.
And we were playing at their house, and they tried, and no one could do this fucking level, like no one. And you're like, here, you give it a go. And I just remember like playing it, and I beat this guy like at his house, and I was like,
Oh,
I
no
just
way.
did it, and it's still like one of the greatest memories I
Yeah,
have.
because I was like,
Yeah, like you were like,
"Ooh,
what the fuck?
Like we're not even. We're
I was
just-
having troubles with that 6 months ago when I finished it last.
Oh,
It's hard.
Yeah, it was
It's hard.
rough. Yeah, I was getting so pissed off because he just moves so quick,
Yeah.
and you have to like glide around at that
And he
certain
does
point.
that stupid
Yeah.
circle bullshit where
Yeah.
I remember trying all the different Keyblades, and I would try everything. And because Kingdom Hearts was such an awesome game, I wanted to do it.
yeah.
And I remember I did it, and it was just like such an awesome, like one of the best things I've ever done was do that.
Yeah,
And
the
then we-
Ansem fight's pretty rough on the beach too, with his 3 stages. But
You did,
yeah.
you did that. I didn't do that. I didn't even touch that. You did.
Is it the
bit.
last?
Yeah. I never tried. You just did it the first go.
They always the bosses always have stages in that game. Is that a Final Fantasy thing?
Yeah. So the end bosses for Final Fantasy usually have 3 stages.
And they have colors for health bars. Remember?
yeah,
So like when you go and do the gladiator missions in Kingdom Hearts, and you go and fight Cerberus, the more difficult he gets, you fight Cerberus with like 4 health bars or
Like
something.
green, then goes to red, and then
Yeah,
purple. Yeah.
but the
Yeah.
first time you fight him, he's got like 2 health bars, and then it gets, you can go on after you've actually technically completed the main story for Hercules Planet. Then you go on, and it's like go and do the more fights, and the game just ramps up difficulty
Oh,
so
dude.
quickly.
I'm actually keen to go through number 2 because I got turned off it because I jumped in. I'm like, I'm not playing Sora. Sora, what the hell am
Yeah,
I
you
The
playing?
playing?
Roxas, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, this is crap, and I just stopped playing. That
It
was
is a bit disappointing when you
But
get
I
that
think
game.
That
And
the first
Yeah.
bit with Roxas.
But I
then
think
it
it's
just-
because I didn't play Chains of Memory, and apparently every
Chain
single
of Memories, yeah.
apparently every single Kingdom Hearts game is canon. So none of them are side stories. They all add up to the. Like,
but it's just a bad move from Square Enix to do that
Yeah.
because
Squeenix, yeah.
you don't know
What the fuck's going on?
yeah,
dude, and they're on
unless
all
you play
different
them.
consoles too.
Yeah.
There's like PlayStation 2, PSP,
But look, honestly,
DS.
I did a rundown. Like I wanted to know the story, and
Yeah.
basically, aside from Chain of Memories and Dream Drop, which was the last one that came out on 3DS, so Dream Drop's set after 2. It's basically a whole game, and it's you and Riku are trying to become Keyblade Masters. And I can give you the story. Basically, what happens is the main guy who tried to kill, like who started the Keyblade War, like
Yeah.
he's the main bad guy of all of it. He takes Sora, beats Sora up, Riku beats him, so Riku becomes a Keyblade Master, and there's like 7 or 10 Keyblade Masters in total. So Axel, the guy with the red hair,
Yep.
so he's
Oh,
a
yeah.
nobody. He turns into back to his regular self, because you know how Roxas was Sora's nobody. So his real name's Lee, and he's a Keyblade master. Mickey's a Keyblade master. Riku's a Keyblade master. Kairi's a Keyblade master, but Sora isn't.
Nobody's. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Oh my
Sora's
goodness.
like, oh, I got to go fuck off and like become a Keyblade master. So I think Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to pick up with him trying
to become a Keyblade
yeah,
master.
and he like leaves Goofy and Donald. He's just like, I've got to go. I got the shit to do.
I remember
No.
Jordan getting pissed off at that name, Dream Drop Distance.
Dream
You're
Drop
like,
Distance.
what is this name?
DDS.
Yeah.
The worst name for a game I've ever heard.
Everyone called it Dream Drop. That
Yeah.
was the name of it. Dream Drop. Apparently it's awesome.
Yeah, apparently it is good.
Apparently it's really good.
I should get, what is it,
2.8?
This is 2.8. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, 2 point something.
God.
Yeah, I should get it because I've
Maybe.
got it. Then I've got it, all of them. So that's it. I've got every Kingdom Hearts game. If we get that.
I just remember playing the shit out of it. The first one.
The
Oh,
first
dude,
one, yeah.
First one was sick.
The
yeah.
most upsetting thing though, because the only other time you ever see a Keyblade was when Riku is given his and he's given Oblivion. It's
Yeah.
that fucking awesome looking.
That's
Keyblade.
right. You get that eventually.
And what happens is at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, you get after you beat him, you get turned into a Heartless for a little bit.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
the Keyblade is in a chest right near where you kill him, and you just go and grab it out of the chest and you acquire Oblivion. And we didn't fucking do it. And I remember we didn't do it. And it's like one of the saddest things of my life is that we didn't get the fucking Oblivion Keyblade.
You'll have to go back through.
I can't believe I know this. Like, even
Yeah.
now, I'm just like getting flushed with this
Yeah.
like resentment of myself where I'm like, I can't believe we didn't get that fucking Keyblade. But yeah, and there was that really weird world as well after it called like Nowhere or something. Do you remember that?
That was like kind of where it's just whatever, isn't it? It's like all smashed up and
It's like
destroyed,
the
isn't it?
epilogue.
Yeah.
It's like really weird. Like really
I
weird.
can't remember this.
Yeah.
Man, this is going back some times.
Yeah, this is a long time ago.
The dream times.
Yeah. I tried to do the Chains of Memory. I tried to go through that, and it's just bizarre. The card system, how
Cards,
it works.
yeah.
Yeah, it was too weird.
Have cards for attacks and stuff.
Yeah, I think I got halfway through the game, and I was just like, this is getting difficult because you've really got to learn how to do combos with cards, and then they shuffle, and if you shuffle and one card gets disappears every time you shuffle,
Oh.
and so you've got to do these combos. And
I only
shuffle
ever played
and-
1 and 2.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, it's same. I wasn't interested in any of the weird
Yeah.
DS or advanced editions.
Because I wanted to go through it. My main goal was to go through one and go the canon order, but
Jeez.
I didn't get there.
No.
Chains of Memory stuffed me, and I was like,
What else did we play?
Well, we played a lot of like really weird. I always dragged you into shooters. So there was like, remember playing Medal of Honor Rising Sun?
I do. I was talking about this yesterday with my partner. We were talking about it. I do remember that game because it had bots. And there was a level that we used to play all the time. And it was like,
I know which level you're talking about.
like it's
at
like
night.
a city. It's at night, and there's like a bit where there's like a nest, like a sandbag.
Yeah,
So, and
with
we
a
would, you and
machine
I
gun
would
nest.
just fucking gun it for the sandbag nest, and we'd sit there and we'd wipe everyone out. It was
Yeah.
free for 'em. We'd just fuck everyone up.
dude.
It was so good.
It was so good. I was playing that the other night, actually, because I
Really?
found it. I found it.
Oh,
so
man.
jealous.
You know what? It doesn't play very well.
Really?
Yeah, so the aiming on it with a controller is laggy. It's really weird. I don't know what it is, but like the registry for like moving the analog sticks is slow. It must be like a refresh rate thing or just a PS2 thing. But I went to play SOCOM 2 after that, and it was fine. So it must be a Rising Sun thing. But like I now remember why that game is really hard to aim in because there's a lag.
That's so weird.
It's a really noticeable lag too, and I was like, "Oh, that sucks." Because I played through a couple of levels of the campaign, and I'm like, "Whoa, this is difficult." Like
Yeah.
it's difficult because when you overcompensate because of the lag, you over aim, and it's just
Fuck that.
yeah.
Far out. These old games, going back to them. Like,
Yeah.
you couldn't do Metal Gear Solid 3. You're getting
Oh,
so
I fucking
pissed off
hated
at that.
Metal Gear.
Really?
We played Metal Gear Solid 2, Connor and I.
Yeah.
I mean, I played
just
that.
one. I remember we used to play too.
I couldn't finish. I think I borrowed that off a mate, but I think his game was broken. I never finished it because I did play some of it, but
I remember.
Well, yeah,
we,
it's 2-disc game, so maybe the second disc was
Yeah, I
scratched
think-
or something.
I think that one of the discs it stopped it somewhere.
I remember we were blown away because we were like hiding from guys and you were running around and your footprints are in the snow.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whose footprints are these? And
When
you're
you
Yeah,
like,
like, Shadow
you're like,
Moses.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, are you serious?
What
Yeah.
the hell is this?
Going to Shadow Moses,
Yeah,
that's
Shadow
right.
Moses.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a few more PS2 games that I had that I'm trying to think.
I just had one in my head that we used to play like crazy, and I've like just
Red Faction 2.
Red Faction 2 used to play because I had bots. Anything with bots was
Okay,
like
yeah.
where we were
Because
at.
it was
Yeah.
2 players. See, like, I
2
grew
player
up
split
with
screen
myself
bots.
only playing games.
Yeah.
And that was it. I played Final Fantasies. That's all I did because I was like,
Yeah.
these are massive. And
Yeah, well, so you wanted like a single player experience. So
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts is where we kind of meet in the middle there.
yeah.
Vice City.
Dude, Vice City was
Yeah,
good. Yeah. So
that was the game.
Yep.
I got a mate that says, nah, Grand Theft Auto 3
No
was
way.
the best one.
Nah.
No way.
No, you couldn't be more wrong.
Everyone says the general opinion, the popular opinion is San Andreas is
No,
the
but
best.
Vice City
No.
has the best voice actors. They're
the mo-
unreal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ray Liotta and
Best set,
Tom Sizemore.
like
Oh.
best characters.
Yep.
Best soundtrack.
Best music.
You had the.
Yeah.
I remember we didn't have a memory card for so long on the PS2.
Yeah.
And Vice City's such a big game that we would let the PS2 run if we got too far.
Yeah, well, I remember they were. I think they were $80 a memory card because I
They're
remember I
really
bought mine
expensive.
for $60 at duty free because I was like,
Yeah.
I'm going to New Zealand. I'm buying one finally,
Yep.
Yeah.
and I got it in duty free for $60. That's so much for a memory card.
8 megabytes.
Yeah,
That's
nothing.
so mental, isn't it?
Yeah,
And Vice City was like 1,000 megs or something.
Yeah.
And I remember you used to like the amount of times we beat Diaz. I remember the name of him. I remember how we beat him. It's like you and Lance betray him and you kill him and you take his mansion. The
That's
amount of
right.
times
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did that because the memory card we would just stop playing it for whatever reason. So
because
we'd have
that's
to
a
go back.
good hour and a half or 2 hours in or something. probably.
yeah.
Oh, I'd say it's a lot longer than that. I
Yeah.
think it was a while in.
I've played it since and finished it like late last year on PC.
It's hard.
It is a really hard
Those
game
racing
because
missions, I hate them.
because the missions are if you die, you go back to the beginning of the mission.
Lose all your shit if you die.
Yeah,
Some of the missions where the racing missions are they're tough.
Cheats, just cheats.
yeah.
Yeah, I finished it without using cheats, and I did it again without using cheats when I was about 15 and finished it in less than 24 hours.
Holy shit!
Finished it in a day. Yeah, the
That's
whole
sick.
story.
I remember the level that like you had the guide for that game. We knew
Yeah,
what cars were the
I
fast.
bought
Oh,
the. I had bought the, it was so fun.
We used to play. There was like the Lance's car was like our favorite,
The white Infernus
and we
that
used,
always parked out the front of the mansion.
Yep.
Yeah,
White-
yeah,
yeah.
I used to grab that one too.
Yeah.
and you put it in your car park.
There was
so
the
you keep
cheetah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, cheetah
The
was so
Comet.
good.
There was a Comet as well. That
Yeah.
was the fastest car in the game. I think the
And
Comet.
the motorbikes were great.
The bikes were great.
The PCJs and Sanchez.
The physics was so good. I used to love the driving physics because you was just like you turn left and your car's like
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it was so.
And if you fall off
responsive.
that bike, you just
yeah.
Yeah. You fly through the air
yeah.
like a physical, like
Pencil,
flat person. Yeah, really weird.
And there was like what else is that game was the cops in that game were fucked though. Like
oh yeah, you couldn't get away from once it got fired.
Remember when you used to get money for punching the people they were chasing after?
yeah, but if
You-
you punch them too much, they come after.
Yeah, if you kill them, they come after you. You could punch them, knock them down, and there would be like good citizen bonus. You get $50 for it. Yeah,
That's right.
If you chase them and help the cops out, they give you good citizen bonus. But other than that, you can't kill them in front of them. They'll start shooting you.
There were the two gangs. They were like the
Haitians,
Haitians, yeah.
and the street wannabes.
They
yeah.
were the ones where they had like the
Yeah,
bandana.
and the
Yep,
Cubans
yep,
and the Haitians. It was the Cubans
Were
and
they
the
the
Haitians
ones near
that
the
hate each other.
port, like all the time? Were they around the port? And
Yeah.
every time you drive down there, just getting shot
They
up all
blow
the
you
time.
up. Yeah. There was that awesome level near the start of the game where you dress up as a tradie and you walk in where they're all protesting
Oh,
and
yeah.
you start a riot in there.
Yeah,
And you just
yeah.
fuck them all off. It's so that game was
dude.
so fun.
Yeah,
That's right, because you go into like the construction zone, yeah, and it's like that's where you go to fly that little drone thing around.
That's
as
the
well.
same
That was,
guy.
That was some bullshit.
That was
Yeah.
so
offers
hard.
that's voiced by that guy's voiced by fucking Mustachio, Tom Selleck.
really?
Yeah, it
Far
had so
out.
much voice acting in it because I
But-
looked it up afterwards. I was playing the game. I'm like, oh my god,
But every like Rockstar game does that.
they do now.
They get
yeah,
massive.
There was sort of since then because GTA 3 didn't have it because obviously you're silent protagonist.
Yeah.
Claude.
And then
It was Claude.
is that
If
your
you remember
character's
his
name?
name.
Claude.
Oh, I didn't know
Holy
he had
crap.
a name, but he was silent, never spoke.
I loved him because he had a black leather jacket and he looked fucking.
Remember
Oh,
in
yeah.
that game that we played that, but remember in that was great because you could put the pedestrians riot in that game was really good.
Dude, at the beginning where the hospital is, if you
Yeah.
just put crazy people on,
What the
everyone
fuck?
hates you, and you
This
jump
guy,
up.
he should have
on
been
the
hanging
top.
out with us. That's
Yeah.
literally
That's
where
exactly
we
what
did at the hospital.
Yeah, at the hospital, you stand up the top and just start shooting everyone.
Snipe,
yeah.
snipe everyone. And you see.
and you put gore on.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
So it was insane.
And you just see body parts rolling down the street.
see motherfuckers with golf clubs like sprinting down the street.
Yeah.
It's so funny when everyone hates you, everyone has weapons, and like you just see one dude just knock into a car and then he pulls them out. And everyone else is fighting.
it's
Everyone's
so
going
good.
nuts. Yeah.
Pedestrians Riot was one of the greatest things in that
The
game.
level that I recall the most, where that because you could only not do one level, and it was the level where Lance is captured, and you have to save Lance, and he's getting tortured, and you like.
It's
and
hard.
One of my greatest achievements ever, because I was so young, like I didn't do any of this stuff. I used
Yeah.
to just fuck around.
Yeah.
And I remember you just couldn't do it. You're like, what the fuck? Like every time you go in, they just they had shotguns that blow you away. Like, just need a massive car that can't be destroyed. And I was like, just use a tank. And you were like, there was some, I clearly just hadn't been a thought you had, and you were like, that is the fucking smartest thing I've ever heard. And you like used cheats, got a tank, and did the whole thing. And I was like, yes!
Hell
It's
yeah,
funny how
cheats.
the tank drops in as well. It's
Boom.
Yeah. I actually, going back and playing that last year, that level is still really hard.
Yeah.
I failed it, I think, twice before I finished it because you go in and he loses life really quickly. Well, he's getting tortured. And then you go in and the guys all have Uzis, which are quite accurate.
Yeah.
So they
All
smoke
the
you.
enemies are accurate as fuck too. They just
Yeah.
they're just like, oh, there you are, like lock on.
Yeah, they have really good aim.
But it was one of the cooler things was like you once you got your bodyguards, if you leveled them up enough, I can't remember how you did it, but
You
like
can press up, I think.
you got like they got Uzis. And
Oh,
like
yeah.
if you were in trouble, they'd rock up in a car and they'd come out of the car and they'd start blasting away.
Yeah, they joined up with you in
Oh,
some
okay.
missions sometimes. And
See-
they'd also be out the front of all of your places that you owned.
Yeah.
So you could fight out the front of the taxi.
That's what I remember as well, the taxi one.
Yeah, we used to fight out there so
I
that
have
they'd
not
fight with all
played
the
this.
Haitians.
in so long. Like,
Oh.
It's been since I was a teenager.
I bought it on PS3 and I got to a level and I was like, I can't fucking do this. Like you have to scare some guy and he tries to get away on his motorbike. It's near the start.
Yeah,
I just was like, fuck, this is hard. I'm done with this.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's some of the missions are really hard. So what about you? Before we wrap this all up,
Me?
yeah, we sort of ran through all our shit.
No, that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
PS1 and PS2.
I like the fact that your dad just came home with the PS1. That's awesome.
Yeah, I came over one
here
day
you
and
go,
he had
boom.
it. He just had it there, and I was like,
Why have you got
"What is
this?
this?" And then that was it. That was literally the
That's awesome.
started playing, and I'm like,
See, my
this is
parents
my
were
life
like,
now.
Nah, my dad has never picked up a controller in his life.
"Idiot."
Dad
And-
didn't either. He just
Dad-
played Time Crisis.
Yeah,
See, that's cool.
that
And
was
like,
such a good game.
at least he bought them. My dad was just like, "What's this crap?" And it wasn't until my next door neighbor went, "Here you go. Here's a Sega Mega Drive and a Sega Master System." And I was like, "Oh, cool." And he had a few games, but most of them were those demo cartridges that had like
Oh,
the
yeah.
first level of like
Yeah.
5 different games. And that's all I played for ages until I moved to Melbourne, and that's where I met a mate, and he had a PlayStation 1. He goes, "Dude, you got to get one of these things." I'm like, "Yeah, all right, I'll get one." It was like right on the end, just before PS2 came out. So I picked one up for $100 from Cash Converters, and that's what I did. And then I got it chipped straight away because the only game I had was Driver, and
Yeah.
what was the other game? And Final Fantasy. I had Final Fantasy 8. That's it.
You jammed him out.
Yeah, jammed them out like mad. But then I got the chip, and that was it. Just burnt every game. Went down to the what they had.
Video easy.
Video Easy up the road. Yeah, it was awesome.
Video
Mate's sister
Easy.
worked there. She lent them out to us for $2 for half a day.
Fuck yeah.
Just burnt
Just so you
them,
can burn
took
'em.
them back. Yeah.
I remember you gave me your Xbox. You had an Xbox chipped, and you were done with it, and you're like, "Here, have it." You were like, "Take it," and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" But you gave it to me 2 days before Christmas, and on Christmas I got an Xbox 360.
I remember that.
Oh, dude, so you
and I was
never
like,
touched
"The
it?
fuck!" I was like, "Damn it!"
That fucking Xbox had some quality games on it. It had Half-Life 2.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah, it had both Knights of the Old Republics. It
Dude.
had.
You know that
Lord of the
Conker's
Rings,
Bad
Third
Fur
Age.
Day is one of...
Woo! That game. I was telling Aaron about this. I'm like, did you ever play Lord of the Rings: The Third Age?
Nah, never.
And I'm
played it.
like, dude, it is like Final Fantasy if you played fucking
Fucking
Lord of the
kick
Rings.
ass.
full on.
RPG, turn-based RPG. Great, like the whole instance thing where it goes into a battle and then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
like have all your characters there and
You're
you select.
kidding.
So good.
So good.
What
I never
the
finished
hell?
it. Conker's one of my favorite games.
Yeah,
though.
it was a remake
Yeah.
of the
remake,
first game.
yeah.
but
I
with
can't
a-
believe
Live
that's-
and Reloaded. It was cool.
That's it, yeah.
That's so expensive if you go to buy that
On N64?
On 64. It's one of the hardest games to find.
Oh, because we talked about that.
Yeah.
Did you go and look for it?
Yeah, it's a good couple $100.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like it's like
It's
Dylan
so violent and
Yeah.
really, really well done. Like
Who
it
made
steals.
that? Did Rare do that?
Rare.
Yeah.
and the remake was also fucking awesome.
Who's Rare?
Rare did
Rare did
Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo Kazooie.
Oh.
Viva Pinata, which is also one of those games I played the
Yeah.
shit out of.
Yeah.
That game
And
was awesome.
that
That
was a good game.
ukulele. Well, the guys from Rare went and did that.
That's
game.
funny how they did
Spiritual
that.
successor, isn't it?
It's
Banjo?
so bad. It's not for kids.
What?
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
No, not at all. Bloody and shit.
It's full of like you shoot. Remember you shoot teddies in the head with sniper rifles.
Oh my goodness.
And there's like guts, but it's like foam coming out of their heads.
The N64 story I remember so vividly because Ben and Mitch used to play it like crazy, and I remember you're like, you just end up hungover and you wake up not knowing where you are.
That's the beginning.
You
of
end
the
up
game.
like in war. You leave war. You end up.
Yeah, you go to Saving Private Ryan. Saving
Yeah.
Private Rodent is the name of the
What?
mission.
It was
No
so
way.
awesome, and like I remember playing after that. You do the Matrix, so you're with your
Yeah.
girlfriend Bunny,
Yeah.
and you're doing like you're like hiding behind the pillars, and you like
You
do
have to
flips,
dive
you're
out.
killing the weasels, and you're like,
Yeah.
and it's like the gameplay is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's
and then
sick.
your girlfriend dies,
Yeah.
And he does Alien as
Ghost
well.
Alien, the king doesn't get his milk and he turns into the xenomorph, and you're in the suit from Aliens, and you throw
Yeah.
him out. It's fucking awesome.
What the hell?
It's just
that sounds sick.
It's so good, and there's a turd monster
Yeah,
who throws
I'm
like
a
big,
great big poo. and
Yeah,
I
he's a
throw my
giant-
shit
yeah.
at you.
yeah,
Because
swearing
every time
and
I've
everything.
seen
in
it, I'm like, oh, this is just a kid's game. That's
No.
all I keep thinking about. It's another
it's-
Banjo Kazooie.
Nah.
No,
And it's
Alright.
and it's like, but it's so fun. Like
Yep.
such a, and or every level plays different. Where like
Yeah.
it's a platformer and it's all fun, and then it's like I remember you go to war, so it's all fun. There's like a whole fun level and like the poo level. There's a fun bee and everyone's cute and happy. You go to war and you come back to that and like everyone's dead and it's run down and like
Yeah.
everyone's crying and like it's fucked
Wow.
up. Like it's awesome.
Yeah.
And the remake, the multiplayer in the remake had a whole multiplayer bit where you played Saving Private Ryan and you would
Yeah,
start
the
in the boat,
beach.
the boats, and you could play the teddies, and it was like full on. It was
That's
fucking
right.
awesome.
You snipe the fuck out of
Far
that.
Such a
out.
good game.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah,
So good.
Man, that's awesome.
If we could get a copy of it, it'd be
I would,
unreal.
yeah, jam out on that.
But-
yeah.
I'll probably get the
if it's-
reloaded remastered version because it's probably cheaper.
On
Do you have-
Xbox,
do you have an
the
Xbone?
original.
No, I got 360 baht.
Pretty
so,
sure on the
yeah.
Xbone you can get the
Oh
you
yeah, I
can-
do have
it's
an Xbox
backwards
One. Yeah,
compatible.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can no you
Oh.
can get Conker's. They have the rare package and it's like $20.
Dude,
and
I've
Conker's-
seen that. Yeah,
Conker's
yeah.
and Banjo-Kazooie, and I looked at it and I was almost tempted to buy.
Do you
an
have an
Xbox.
Xbox?
No, I have PS4.
Yeah.
Or you were tempted to buy the
I was,
one just
I was
for
like,
that?
do,
I
yeah.
want to fucking get it because
I've got both. Yeah, so I do have the one. Yeah,
I would play the shit out of that. That would be a damn fun game to play.
Oh.
God damn.
that's
Yeah.
sick. Well, yeah, no. Other than that, I just bought the PS2 when that came out. Ended up selling the PlayStation 1 because I needed money to buy more games,
Fair enough.
and I sold it on what was it, Trading Post back in the days.
Trading Post.
Yeah, and I remember Dad's like, "You can't sell it with these burnt games." I'm like, "Yeah. I'll say it had like 10 games for original games." And I said 10 plus more. And this dude came over and had like the big 50 cases, the CD cases, just flipped it open, full of games, and he took it all for $100. So I didn't lose any money on it, but yeah.
Nice.
Bargain.
So yeah, bargain, mate.
Bargain, that is.
Yeah, that's so good.
But yeah, so yeah, that's all. And then I got PlayStation 2 just for Final Fantasy, and
And
I think that's all I
yeah.
had on that console, and that's it. I had that. Oh, I had the Metal Gear Solids, and I had GTAs, and that's about it. Oh, and the
classics.
wrestling games. Yeah,
Yeah.
But-
Smackdown.
yeah, SmackDown, just bring it.
It's so weird, like, yeah, because you just had such a different experience.
Yeah,
for
it was
those-
only myself, and like all you'd do is you'd go to your mates' houses and watch him play a game, and then you go home and play it, and he'll come over and watch you play it.
That, what?
And so, or then you go to school and you just talk about what you did in the same game that you've been playing. And you'll talk about it.
Yeah, we
was
did
my-
all of that,
yeah.
but like, you definitely we played a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I think all my mates were all just playing single player games. And we
What?
just
Yeah, I
sat
was
there
gonna
for
say, like,
hours
didn't they ever
watching.
buy like? There wasn't a lot of like 2-player shooters on PS2. Like,
There
Time
was-
Splitters was not a big, well-known game.
There were way more couch co-op games on PS2 than there are now. Like
Oh yeah, hell yeah, yeah.
that was the thing to do. But it was weird because I could never talk to my friends at school about stuff I played because we were all playing like hardcore shooters, and I was 9.
We
Oh,
were
okay, fair
playing some
enough, yeah.
real violent shit.
So I'd come home, I'd be like, "Yeah, I've been playing Medal of Honor, Rising Sun." They're like, "What the fuck? I've been playing Jack and Daxter, dude."
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
down.
he was playing.
Dude,
I mean, I was
Spyro
way too
the
old. I
Dragon
was
or
way
something
too
like that.
young for the shit I was playing. So when he got to play it as well, he was also way too young for
playing
that.
Vice City at 9. And I was
Yeah,
Dude, that's
like-
yeah. You bought the porn studio and all that.
Yeah, and you see like what's
Yeah.
her face with the big titties on the he shine the big spotlight on the building, and there's like the
the big square
Yeah,
like fucking
yeah.
rectangular tits.
Yeah.
That's hot, man.
Oh, dude.
we were always way too ahead of every other child.
Builds character.
Yeah, yeah.
Turned us into fucked up humans.
Yeah.
Well,
so
I think
good.
I don't know. My mates used to buy them, and I used to get them off them. And I don't think my parents really cared. Like as long as I had the coin, I'd just buy it. And
Yeah.
I could go to the shops and buy it. Then they didn't check your ID back in the days.
No.
Like we used to go to the video store and get R18 horror games.
Jedi
That's it.
Power Battles
I
though.
was about to
Oh,
think about
dude, yeah, that's a
thinking
sick
about the
game.
same thing just then.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that was fun.
I played that. That's the one game I did play with my mate. We used to sit down in his room
It's
and play Jedi.
that was a
Awesome game.
absolutely amazing co-op game.
Yep.
And then when Aaron and I I think it was you and me, we looked up the Metascore for it,
Oh yeah, it was garbage.
and it was like 4 out of 10.
But it's so fun.
Yeah.
I was like, the guy who reviewed it must have been. It was
Star Trek
IGN.
It was
fan.
IGN, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
But
how-
like IGN give everything a 7 if it's bad. So
yeah,
I
but
know,
this was
IGN
back in the day.
IGN are fucking.
This was like 2002
God, I
or
hate
something.
IGN. Yeah, I just remember I'd play as Mace Windu and you'd play as Qui-Gon, and you'd want to play as Qui-Gon because he's the only guy that wore his robe. He's the only character that wore his robe. I used to play Mace Windu.
I was only Mace Windu. That's on my.
Yeah.
I wanted that purple lightsaber. That's what I wanted.
But
He
you
had
couldn't use
blue.
it. He had blue.
Oh, was it blue? Was it?
Because it released
Yeah,
before
that's
the
right.
second film.
That's
yeah,
right,
when
yeah.
he pulls his lightsaber out.
And
the second
there
movie.
was a move you could do where you'd like crouch and like you'd just press a button and use your force power and the lightsaber would just go.
Oh
like above
yeah,
your head.
yeah. It'd spin around your body
And
and,
we-
fuck them up. Yeah,
And we would like Plo Koon was a character, a yellow lightsaber, but we never played as him because he was too slow.
he was a slow, heavy hitter.
We were like, what the fuck? This guy's dumb. But then, like, he had force powers where he'd shoot, like, beams out of his hands.
Oh.
And we were like, we did it once on accident. And we were like,
Yeah, like
How
he's
the fuck did
fucking.
we do that?
He's like
Like-
OP. I remember
Yeah.
Addie Gallia, how she used to hold her
oh, like
lightsabers
this, and she'd, like,
backwards.
sprint real quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, this is bringing back. Like, I haven't played this game since I was a child. Like that was.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
the Darth Maul fight at the end was tough.
and then you'd unlock him, but you'd only unlock him with a single lightsaber. You couldn't get him with the double
yeah,
blade. And,
that's right. What the?
and we were so hyped to unlock him because we knew you could get him. And the moment we got him, we were like, what the fuck?
What
Like,
kind of dumb that like in now? If that happened in a game now,
I'd be pissed.
you would
Oh,
be
yeah.
fucking pissed.
That's probably why I got a bad rating because it
Just that.
didn't work. It was like all wrong. Everything was, all the things that were meant to be proper and canon. It was just all garbage.
I don't know. It was so fun for 2-player though. The Coruscant level.
Jumping over all the things. and
Ooh, that
shit.
was hard.
It was fun. I love that level.
Yeah,
You used to like the best Star Wars game I've ever played though is Jedi Academy forever.
yeah. That is a
It was.
really, really good.
I've never
Star Wars
played
game.
that.
I loved the story mode in that game so much.
I never finished it.
Me neither.
Yeah, it's just good.
It's fucking awesome.
Far out. You and your Star Wars. You guys know it all, man.
Yeah,
Far
buddy.
out.
Rogue One.
Rogue One.
You're
Yeah.
wearing an Empire Strikes Back hat as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Far out, dude. That's sick. See, I never really got into it that much growing
But you
up.
like that game.
I did.
That's something
was
we can
good
share.
because
That's all we need.
That was
Yeah,
we were
Jedi
young
Power
back
Battles,
then. And
mate.
we're just like, yeah,
We were
sweet.
looking for it at this retro games
I have
market.
it. I have it somewhere.
That's what I mean, but yeah, we don't have. I was like,
You don't
I
have
was
it,
like,
yeah.
I don't know if Connor can find it, but if I can get it for a good price, I'll just buy it.
We couldn't
again,
even find it in the list of PlayStation 2 games or PlayStation 1 games they had there. It
Did they
was
have a
like-
list there?
Oh no, just like the big massive
Yeah, they didn't
row.
have
It was
any.
insane.
I gotta try and get into this storage because there's everything in there that I used to own. is
So
in
you've
there.
got storage somewhere, do you? Is it
somewhere. Yeah.
somewhere?
Like I had like 70 PS2 games.
Yeah.
I think I don't think I have them. I think I sold most of my PS2 games, and then like went to get because that's what you did. You trade all your stuff in.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I sold all of them, but my nana Robin had a box of PS2 games that I must have brought over one day, and one of them was Time Splitters 2 because I still have that somewhere because I found it again a couple of years ago. I had Time Splitters 2 and a couple of other random games.
What about PS1 games?
I have all them. I have all them
Because they
somewhere.
wouldn't have been worth anything when you went to trade them.
Yeah,
Because it
but-
was at that point they weren't
Shit.
nostalgic yet.
Yeah. And now they are. You could make bank off the stuff we have somewhere.
Ooh, they were selling them for a lot of money. At this thing, that like $20 was like standard price.
I had the
Yeah,
original
pretty much.
Tenchu.
Ooh,
What was that?
Original
Tenchu.
Oh wow.
Stealth Assassins.
I always wanted to
Holy
play as the
crap.
guy because he had a sword. and
Yeah,
guy
the
sucked.
chick was.
The chick was way better.
Yeah, he was slow as fuck, but the chick had 2 knives, and it was like a stealth game.
Yep.
Ninjas, like you could like
Hard.
grappling hook onto roofs and jump down on fucking
Far
fucking
out.
on PlayStation
hard.
1. It is so
Fucking
hard.
hard. God damn.
The
that
enemies
game.
when they swarmed on you, you basically couldn't win.
Yeah,
You
you're like,
had-
oh well, I'm done.
yeah, if they all saw you, you had to run and hide. Otherwise, if they all got to you, that was it. GG.
That's
game.
insane. Far out, man. You guys played all the games back in the days. That's sick.
So that's why we get this guy on,
Yeah.
because he helps me remember. I wouldn't have remembered Tenchu.
Yeah, I've got a weird memory when it comes
Yeah.
to shit like that.
You remember
That's
all your
good.
childhood.
I just remember games, like old games, because it was so important to me growing up. It's
Yeah.
like, because
You wanted to impress your older brother.
well,
Like,
yeah,
we
well,
did.
like you and I, when we hung out, we just played games all the
That's it.
time. And you were my favorite person as a kid because everyone at school
Yeah.
was a dumb fuck.
Because they didn't play Medal of Honor.
Exactly. Dumb pieces of shit. No, but also we just did stuff. I don't know. It's all we did. We just played games like crazy. We did nothing else.
Well, we did other things. We were semi-normal kids, but we definitely played way more games than anything else.
Yeah, we hung out a lot. We did.
But we did outside stuff sometimes, but man,
Wasn't the same.
Nah, it wasn't as good. Living in the
I was playing Dragon Ball Z with mates, leveling up and getting
Yeah.
Super Saiyan and doing push-ups.
Doing push-ups. I'm like, you nerds.
yeah, he's out skating, and we're like,
Yeah.
"What are you doing, man?
What
Get
the
a
fuck
job."
are you
Yeah,
doing?
I got
try and-
right into skating when I was 13. That was it.
And then
That was
it
my life.
Sucked you away from
Yeah.
the greatness that is the PS2.
Yeah. I think I remember. I think we were out skating one day and we just stopped in one of those second-hand stores, like one of the cash converters. And my mate's just like, "Look what I found." It was Final Fantasy VII. This was when they stopped making it. It was $12,
Ooh.
and I've got that edition still now. I ended up buying it off him for $50.
Woo!
Another 7 years later,
Wow.
and then it ended up going up to $120. But now it's back down again.
Oh.
It's the original version, the non-platinum version. So yeah, it's got
That's
the picture
good.
discs.
My
and
version
everything
of that's
like that.
War of the Monsters because we used to have demo discs, and War of the Monsters was
That was a great PS2
awesome game. It was just a big fighting game, but you're a giant monster
Like-
and you crawl around the city.
Like, it'd
and
be like King Kong or like a big praying mantis or
What
something.
the
But in the
hell?
demo, we had the demo for years, and the only two characters you could play as were the monster or this guy who was like electric, had an eyeball, and he was like this big
Oh,
electric.
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And I wanted that game so fucking bad. Like, I wanted it so bad, and Destroy All Humans. And I just couldn't find it anywhere because it was so old. It came
Yeah.
out when the PS2 came out.
Wasn't a big game.
And I remember just searching through every EB games I'd go to and ask every time. And they're like, nah, don't have it. What is it? What the fuck are you talking about?
What is
Why?
War of the
Where are your pants? And then I went up to him and he's like, nah, I don't have it. I'm like, okay. I was with Dad and I was like looking through pre-owned and it was just there. And I lost my mind. I was like, and like picked it up and I'm like, you have it. He's like, oh, sorry. And in my head, like I didn't understand how the fuck he got that wrong.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yep, thanks. And I just remember I had to stay at like my grandmother's for
Oh,
Nana's for like a day. And
Yeah.
I was just holding this case. Like, I just want to get home and play this fucking game so bad.
Was it as good?
Yep.
The full version?
Yep. It
Yeah?
was just as awesome as I wanted it to be.
I think I remember playing the full version with you a couple of times, but I don't know. Maybe by then it had expired and sort of like the feel had expired because you played the shit out of that demo.
It's just before. It was like the end of PS2 era.
The city level was the demo level where you pick
Yeah.
up the fuel tankers and throw them at each other because it was like,
High damage, ruin the other
and the
guy.
bot was really difficult. They were
Yeah, it
pretty
was a
good.
piece of shit. You'd hit him and he'd run away.
Yeah,
Hit him and be like, fuck, I'm out
go
of
and
here.
try and find the health.
Piece of
I've
shit.
never heard of this game.
War of the
I'm
Monsters,
sitting
mate.
here going, "What the hell are you guys
War of the
talking
Monsters,
about?"
you
Yeah.
got- it,
So good.
it was great.
And
But
it's
demo discs were
Yeah.
the best thing back then because they got the PlayStation magazine, came
Yep.
with the demo disc, and you just bashed it.
I used to get that all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I had so many demos. I know I remember so many games from those demos.
Yeah.
We used to play Conflict Desert Storm. We used to play
Oh,
far
yes.
out. Yeah.
Conflict Desert Storm. We played so many random games on those things.
Yeah.
So many.
Back in the
sick.
day.
Yep.
It's good reliving this shit.
Reliving the childhood.
It's good.
And you guys are just still playing the same games. You guys are playing shooters
Playing
all
fucking
the time.
Overwatch.
Yeah,
That's it.
Overwatch all the
Yeah.
time. And I guess I am too. Still playing my single players and
That's right.
hanging out for the latest Final Fantasy. But yeah, no one else is with me in that boat.
Nah, you're on your own there, buddy.
Yeah. But anyways, cool. Do you want to wrap up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
you've
bit
had
going
enough?
for ages.
Yeah, we've done a long
Gone a bit
stream.
over, but that's all good.
Yep.
It's
But
been
anyway,
fun.
you guys can follow us on Facebook at No Objective Gaming, Twitter at No Objective Game, Twitch at No Objective Gaming AU. I will be finishing Final Fantasy 1 this week.
Oh, yeah.
And then jumping onto 12 whenever that game comes.
Good man.
Yep. And we have a YouTube, No Objective Gaming, and the Instagram, No Objective Gaming.
So, yeah, thank you, Connor, for
Yeah.
coming on.
That's all right. Thanks
And
for
then go
having me,
check out
gang.
his podcast, Fishing Connoisseur Movie,
Yeah.
Yep.
and his YouTube channel, Cracker
yep.
Milk.
Watch me do stupid shit on the internet. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Do it.
my life.
Exactly.
Don't forget to give us a review on iTunes as well. And Connor here for his podcast as well.
Yep.
Reviews are always good.
Reviews are always good.
Yep.
But if they're bad, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Come after you, bruh.
I'll fucking kill you.
We just want one. So yeah, just give us a shit review. We don't
Yeah.
care.
Don't even care.
Just give me one.
Yeah,
please,
just give me one.
Yeah.
Yep. But anyway, cool. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you for watching, all of you.
Yep.
Goodbye.
See you
Guten
later.
Tag.